Hello friends, how are you? Let's see.
Crazy stuff in kind of a comfy chair, but these players are locked. Look at him, he's vibing. He's like, dude, we're about to throw down. It's zero damn. I know this map like I could do it in my sleep.
Okay, this is set up. Okay, click funny button. Okay, this is done. This is done. Okay, W.
To get started in just a few moments. It's just such a good time to be back on board here with Delta Force action. And again, I mean, coming into this day when you don't have the top two teams playing, you're kind of thinking, oh well, then what's there to play for? Well, you got every team set right behind them on the hunt. And again, I mean, literally impossible.
It might be broken. Hang on. It broke, did you? The moment I click funny button. I want to increase the quality. And it broke. And I refresh. What?
So make sure, because
go.
once they're gone. Good luck. P.S. guys, there's 35 redemptions, so you gotta be quick.
Usually by the time we're finished with this call out, they're already gone. So you gotta be quick.
Yeah, they're like, bye.
You gotta be
So you're saying there's no chance for me?
Yeah, same. Yeah, I was talking with Vivid about that last week. Going, yeah, I should have had my game up, you know, on a second monitor or something. But nope, not happening. They're gone. Players, viewers, simply too quick.
I got it. Let's go. I got the freaking email.
Right away. And incredible. Let's take a look at some of the operators. Are we seeing any double operators in use? I don't think we are, but as we expected as well, D-Wolves and Raptors all over the place.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look at that. I'm looking at our tier 1 spawns, especially around the admin area. You've got Team Liquid that's going to be benefiting from the west side.
Hello, my aunt. Thank you.
We have Team Nage. That could be some big fights early. Didn't get a tier 1 spawn this game, is you're probably going to get it, you know, 50% chance of it next game.
Okay.
Right? You get a T1 spawn in zero damn, you can't get it back to back. So for that first Mandel Brick round, you'll be able to grab it. But for those over in barracks,
different casters today.
Definitely say it already gone down to the hands of Team Liquid, so should be some loot to boot there as well. And it's always kind of interesting with app, and I've always just thought of that as being the pivotal, like that's the hot zone, that's where everyone's calling it
cuts
out.
back
But
up on top. Give me 2 seconds.
It's stalled out for a bit because everyone in and around admin know to
I'm still setting everything up.
third party from substation, from barracks as well, so they tend to slow down. So unless if we see like a big brawl right off the bat, which already now we're seeing that's not the case, then usually it kind of stalls out for a little bit. Yeah, exactly. We'll see if they do end up like, you know, pulling off, like forcing a fight.
Hello, Z. Hi, Frost. Hi, Winnie. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you for subbing. Almost a year, true. Alright, Z. I'm using. I smoke high. Yay?
Did Americans just say, you know, we'll
Todd, they're not playing today. Small Kai, they're not playing. Your favorite team isn't playing today. We're cheering for Team Liquid.
Definitely moving some things around, making sure they're getting it into those safe boxes early. But when we get
hello, John, how are you?
Now, mind you, BTH was in the bottom too, so a strong eco round and some nice kills can really benefit them here in this series to turn things around and keep on looting. Honestly, my favorite part about this, Mendo pulls some nice reds. Okay, Team Liquid going up 1.4 mil thus far.
Hey, that's a good start. That is exactly what you want. Again, I mean, when you're getting admin early on, you're wanting to get something out of it. It's I still think people would rather have their tier 1 spawns be exclusively on the Mandelbreg rounds, obviously, because they are the win con in the tournament. But if you are to be getting one in a zero dam or a brackish round, which are our two zero dam or type prison, then you might as well make the most of it. And right now, Liquid sure are. Sat somewhat close to Team Nature still, but as I was saying, as long as those fights don't come instantly, it tends to stall out a bit in and around app. And also we're down under 60 minutes now. Of course, the first ults that you get take 2 minutes to boot. So now both
and we're cheering for Team Liquid.
Sides, so make sure that much more cautious
when it comes
to taking those early fights in the game.
And you can see that everyone is kind of poised to have those engagements. We do have kind of the lone Viren over there, a couple D-Wolves, a Nox being expended this early on. So we're going to see some maybe interesting aggro fights,
burning Nox here is kind of insane. Like, I'm pretty sure Team Liquid has the right idea. You want to burn your Raptor, you want to burn your D-Wolf. Alright, it's only like double D-Wolf or like D-Wolf and like a flex pick or something. And Linder makes a lot of sense because your TTK is a lot higher.
What we usually see, it's actually the admin spawn for the airdrop. It tends to always come down on the money, extract down towards where MW is, all around major substation, like just north thereof. But this one is slammed straight down in admin. I mean, you already got yourself a pretty hot area, and all of a sudden, now all eyes are turning this direction.
All right. Well, let me just tell you, Delta Force Rise Americas, you are proving to have an interesting first day for me. I'm looking at Team Liquid. I'm looking at Nadeshot right there in admin. You can see them both kind of putting some feelers out towards that airdrop. And MW, who was down by that money extract, basically being
You've been pestering Team Liquid to give us player-specific jerseys, trying to manifest before finals.
But that's about it for them.
That's the thing, right? You want to be the ones to try and instigate this fight. You want to be the ones to try and push these teams closer towards one another. Also, with no shots fired pretty much at all at this point yet, just a couple of knife stabs at the butts in and around here. I mean, you know there's going to be people right on you as soon as you start taking the fight, so you got to be so cautious of what's happening around you. Looks like BTH might set up the wall breaker mission here. Not sure if that's what they're kind of waiting for, maybe hiding out to see if anyone else is coming this way. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing. They're expecting somebody to come this way, maybe run for the airdrop as well, and see if they can ambush them as Leviathan now hopping off the zip lines towards the north.
Like the play speed for
maybe they're eyeing this airdrop
like
as well.
the speed at which they play these games. Like I learn a lot when I watch this, but it's also very much so like the tempo is completely different. That's crazy. He's just running in a straight line. I would have that would have been an insta death right there.
Good pick up early on. Get yourself the 338 AP. We know what that comes with. That is the big boy arm in hand. They will be well rewarded. Not just the value of the ammo, but of course the rifle itself as well. As they now get the gun, they're, I don't want to say stuck in containers, but at least they're sat here for now. Question is whether Leviathan, because they kept one up high. As you can see, Windows is, well, no, actually now it jumped down, but must have seen it being taken, at least must have seen the smoke deployed, and therefore I think that's why they're calling them back. Yeah, you can see Eclipse and Social, they're both running back the other direction.
Interesting, because I was curious, because in EMEA this morning, basically what happened is they actually left the on the map in map number 1 and just said, yeah, no, it's fine, we're not going to take it, which I thought was kind of wild. Maybe you wanted to have it for that Mandelbrick round. But this, do we save it for the Mandelbrick? Do you want to get some early picks here for a zero dam? Does it going to create that opening in the fight that we typically see? But we know that the majority of our fights happen in such a close range combat on zero dam. You've just got to be ready for that. And honestly, will that help you? Maybe. Just use it for some fights.
And situations like this is exactly where you want that arm in hand, is for those transition picks. Whenever you see someone at a distance able to pick one off, that is exactly where you want to have that one-tap beast of a bold action sniper in hand. Of course, also important to note, if I don't remember wrong, there is a change this season of the league that you cannot store your arm ammo in your safe box. Which, of course, I mean, in tournaments past, it is one of the big economy boosts as well, getting those 100k bullets working for you. So since you can't, that's also if we're not extracting anyway, then we might as well try and fight with the arm, you know. We'll see though what's gonna happen here as Team Nadeshot get themselves up to 2.8. We're seeing the Hawk come out now as well. Loud able to take it out early on, but they have Leviathan on one side. They have Team Nadeshot set up by the elevator extract already as well, and then Liquid still kind of chilling and looking around in admin proper. But this is a fight just waiting to happen.
There we go, utility, back and forth, a nice disengagement, but you just want to be able to swing the numbers in your favor. Get that opening pick Knock one down through the bushes, trying to connect around the vehicle. It's Socio immediately grabbing the knock. Beautifully done. And that's what I'm talking about. You pick one off and you immediately full send. Don't even allow them. But when that connects the EMP, I was telling you how important that can be. But Socio pushes right through.
Incredible flank coming through from him. Saw one first, got the disconnected on the other, gets the second one down too. And just like that, MW immediately torn to shreds by, I mean, also a multiple player effort, but I gotta give it to Socio. His flank play on that one turned out to work perfectly.
Yeah, definitely some clean kills from them for Madwin. However, finding yourself near the bottom of that group series standings and going out in 0 damn first, not the strongest start, but that's okay because we still have a majority of our series left.
Oh, yeah.
Am I talking about it? Do we go game 7? Because you never know what we're going to get for Leviathan, who had been lurking nearby.
Yeah.
After taking that fight, he retreats and just puts the angles right up.
Remember, they do have the arm. If they so up to use it. Socio going for the continuous spray here, trying to keep them at bay. But this is going to be a little bit annoying to him. In Leviathan, they get themselves the wipe on one team, of course. Not only a lot of loot to boot, but also they net themselves a quick math 2.4 mil in the pocket just off of the eliminations alone. You see, I do have a brain. See if I could do math on
I'm so proud of you. I was looking at you mathing. I was like, there is one thing as a commentator that you don't do. It's math live. Because I'll be like 2 + 2 = 13. And people are like, excuse me? And I'm like, just trust.
That's how it works.
Trust the process.
This is
it does.
Nice little info angle there from Eclipse as well to see what's going on over the other side. But of course, I mean, we know that on Zero Dam, we're somewhat limited in our extraction points, at least ones where you can get your entire team out with you. The elevator is one of the few, and Leviathan now well aware that Team Nate is sat on the one inside. We do have the second airdrop come down, and BTH, well, they should get it for free. I say that, though, but looks like Leviathan actually running forward as well.
Leviathan is currently sprinting.
Oh, yeah.
Because not only do they want to get in on these kills, but also when you think about the second airdrop, sure, it comes in about that 9-minute mark, but you're getting high value supplies. And it's definitely going to boost up whatever loot value you are going to have. You can see them come through. BTH is going to get it smoked down, but here is Leviathan ready to get into more action.
Decent pick up there. A lot of goals, but no reds, no big rifles come through either, but able to at least disengage from this one. Leviathan now all set behind the truck here on the opposite side. We'll see what BTH makes of it. If they just want to keep them at bay or if they're actually looking to take a fight proper here. Shots continuously fired as FX. Well, they've been quiet the entire game. Also, unfortunately for them, while having the majority of the western side of the map to themselves, they haven't really been able to find a whole lot of value. So you could say that, I mean, with nothing to lose, might as well see if you can go pick a fight somewhere. And I think FX, they're creeping in behind BTH here. And if they can, I mean, time this right and get a good third party in, we are in for a what could be a pretty bloody fight down towards the major substation.
You can definitely see the way they're navigating through this, being incredibly cautious. They could hear some things elsewhere. BTH actually picks up a knock onto Leviathan. So this should be FX's like kind of signature. Hey, we hear things that are happening. We need to move, and we need to move now.
Definitely. Socio already fallen down. We just complimented him for his flank push before. Now he pushes up on his own, and BTH immediately punched him for doing so. He is only down for now, so a chance for Leviathan to go pick him up, but already at a disadvantage this early on in the fight. I think that's going to keep them very hesitant of going and trying to re-engage. And Eclipse and Widows, you can see they're both backing off of this one. Maybe Socio, you know what? I mean, when you get a 1 for 2 like that, as he did in the previous fight, I'm feeling it. I'm going for it. Maybe he got a little overzealous there.
Hey, sometimes you get like that, right? That confidence starts heating up. You're like, you know what? I'm feeling this. Just trust. And it's totally fine. Leviathan still keeping tabs out. Hey, can we go ahead and get Socio back up? What's our move? Get some eyes in the sky and kind of map out our play, because you are in that 2v3 situation. But hey, if Socio can get a 2-piece early on, we just have to be smart about this. And they've got coverage, right? So breaking down inside that building, you know, the moment you hop on Socio to hit the res, they're going to pop out.
Definitely. And to make matters even worse, FX have now crept into the substation area as well. So that's our 2 areas of focus for the time being. Up towards the elevator extract and then down inside major substation proper. FX are actually continuously moving pretty aggressively forward here. Now we're seeing the Allura ult come in, that rocket being thrown on forward. They do get info with it as well. So this fight should go on. And indeed, we do actually get a knock through with it as well. Marino finding Toot.
All right, well, get on in there. Definitely looking to hold back the angles as you see incendiaries on the board. Leviathan, though, look what we have done. We have recovered Socio. You said, hey, too little too late with the FX moving in. No, it saves them. Leviathan goes for the reset, and now FX is in control of this engagement with BTH. Marino here on the screen is going to do a nice little jiggle peek after. Just have to time this well, and Lord tries to hold on, but unfortunately it stays too open.
Yep, it's FX versus BTH all the way through, and FX come out victorious. They do lose one for it, though. Issue now is Leviathan is sat just outside the wall. They're just not really in a position from where they can properly third-party engage this. It takes them too long to get around the side. They do have the numbers advantage, though, as long as they can get in before the rest comes through. Issue is Team Nadeshot are coming down alongside the wall. You can see them on your minimap in the top left here as well. The yellow indicators there, they're making a run for this fight too.
And who better than to do it? Get them out there. But
I think this round, like, the points are nice, but like it's not like crazy, you know? Like the mana break has so much value.
Gonna be loving the mobility that we get around these buildings. So now FX has to be wary of Team Nadeshot. We talked about their success in Group C versus
Or Team Liquid.
the last time
Team Liquid
played.
Mini.
And now they're going to be riding high off that for Widow's Eclipse. You have to hold every angle.
Playing sub is so dangerous, though.
And to make matters even worse, look who's coming in from the south. It's the Grey Horse from down under trying to make the wrap around, and successful in doing so for now. If they time this right, Liquid could be feasting off of this fight. Taking place right now, Marino solo player left alive, swings the corner, finds Crisp as well. That is a great takedown early on. Still a lot of work for him to do, but at least able to get himself the 800k guaranteed with elimination.
I love the way we just witnessed this, right? Just get a little more aggressive. You see
800k is a lot compared to Profit.
America's boy as well. Widow's half health. Doesn't matter. Still grabs the knock. Ends it with the headshot. Boy on the screen.
I feel like we're seeing the same situation take place 3 times over. Now everyone going in, we're the third party coming into this fight. Next team goes, we're the fourth party. We're the fifth party, and so on and so forth. And just like that, almost every fight of this match so far has taken place just here outside of the map when elimination early on the east side of admin. Every team
That KC?
either in or
Ain't that's KC.
major substation, and we're down to just 2 teams left with all 3 players up. Nadeshot and FX both severely wounded.
I was gonna say Leviathan and Team Liquid are teams of 3. Definitely at the tops in terms of loot value. A stellar 0 dam for them. For Nadeshot,
We're looking up.
about that 1 million loot value. Down to 1, like you mentioned. And recovery,
And we're looking at
Leviathan still holding. And now
Team
they're gonna
Liquid.
have this battle across Team Liquid. So my thing is,
Okay,
do we
please
see
don't
some
get
single
picked
players
off.
try to
We got
attack, or do
this. We
just
got
wanna take
this.
some pop shots at this fight as it breaks out.
Exactly, only a minute and a half left with just a little there over as Mendo gets
Wait, the grenades don't go through the wall? I thought the grenades go through the wall.
Around Marino, solo player again. I mean, but he's looking for this. He wants a third party, and he knows that they're fighting one another. Maybe he can find an open angle, and indeed he does. Not too much damage done with it, though, as he's now been spotted. Has to back off.
Definitely has, and you can get caught from all different angles, and the Chow comes in, utility going out, and FX has been eliminated out of 0 dam. First slept from Team Nadeshot, has not been able to recover Crisp or Smile, but what he does do is maybe bites off more than he can chew, immediately dives around for the wrap. However, Team Liquid has done a 2-1 split, watching all angles of our building here. So slept has to be smart about this.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
My
Solo
birthday's in
player left
December.
alive again.
My birthday's off. If it's off, my birthday's in December. Thank you, bro. You guys are very sweet.
Everyone's fighting for those extra points. Some players, I mean, we did see a lot of red speed pulled.
Oh, there's no way we didn't see him. Is he just in a bus? That guy has to be. No, he's actually just chilling behind the freaking thing. Okay, they know he's here. There is his group. Yes, W Bird, W N.
We've got to keep going with 14 seconds remaining. You
Let's
are 100%
go.
right. We are vibing. Hope you
Go, go, go. Make the play.
Wanted for Team Liquid. Definitely not getting what they wanted, but does it come in here?
No.
Falls and Widows. Leviathan picks up another kill at the very last moment.
A last second 800.
I mean, they didn't. No one extracted, so that means the no that.
Down the pocket, not gonna be complaining about that. As we see Zero Day come to an end, as we've seen it a couple times so far in this tournament, no extractions in those early air supply rounds. Everyone going for the kills early on, and well, you know what I mean. If we said we wanted action, I feel like Zero Day delivered.
Yeah, it definitely did. It was very different than history had explained for me for Zero Dam, right? Definitely fun, right? We saw the action there at Major Substation, but it just kept being that third party, fourth party, fifth party, and everyone was maybe playing a bit more cautious because they were waiting for these fights to break out and then trying to focus on it. And the real winners of that entire map to me are Leviathan, right? Yeah. You immediately have Socio pick up a two-piece, but then Falls, as you say, he overextends in the next engagement, but because FX moves in, they're like, no, we get to pick up Socio for free and then take more fights. They walk away with 5 kill points.
I mean, the fact
so clean.
The fact that they are the first ones to take a casualty, and I mean, I know no one extracted in the end, but they're the first ones to take casualties off of that fight in the end of it against BTS, but they also are the ones to stay with 3 in the end. It is so important. One thing is your fracking capabilities, but being able to get your fallen players back on their feet, pivotal in who comes out victorious in these games. They only end up extracting with 1.2 mil, but it's still the 5 elims right down the pocket for them. Plenty of money to boot for the first Mantle Break round coming up in just a few.
Yeah, and as I look around, kind of look, Fluxo grabs 4, right? And Fluxo was one of those teams that kind of wrapped around immediately onto the Major Substation. But BTH, definitely not their strongest here, but round 1 top killers. Socio, of course, a big 2-piece on the first fight that we saw up north on Zero Dam. Goes down, but still finds 1 more to grab 3. Marino there for 2, and then we're going to round it out as well. Keep an eye on Leviathan because I'm saying top damage dealers, you've got 2 out of 3 with Marino, who had 2 kills, grabbing a nice 551.
And what an incredible day for Leviathan to stepping up. Of course, I mean, the day is far from over, but as we were saying, coming into the day, they're sat down in that bottom portion of the middle pack, but they're so close in points. Just, I mean, a somewhat decent day could see them jump into 3rd on the overall leaderboard. Mendo will be the one getting out with the most bang for buck, 745k. Nothing too
Let's go,
extreme,
W Mendo.
That no one got to extract you. I think you count yourself satisfied with that, given the chaos that we saw. But the round MVP will go over to Sojo and his 3 kill points.
Yeah, I mean, look, super strong for me right there, right off the rip. If you are going to get aggro early on, that's what I want to see, especially in the econ round there at Zero Dam. But where you really got to amp it up is when we throw down the Mandel Brick round.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be coming up in just a short moment. Always love to see how teams invest their money that they're able to garner coming into those first brick rounds. Of course, important to mention as well, if you want to keep track on anything going on the leaderboard, all of that, multiple good sites for it, you can hop over to Play Delta Force's official homepage where they've got their esports site set up now for all the stats that you would possibly want to see. Well, Tip, we were teasing it. We want to see Mandel Break rounds, but first, before we get there, take a quick break. So see you again in just a few.
Hello, Elise. How are you? Hello, Lights. I'm doing good. We are watching round 1. Round 1 went pretty well. I think Team Liquid's in a good spot. It's pretty close in terms of tie. Did they clip his yacht? That is so funny. They had to just decide the clip is yawn.
Nice work, operator.
Oh.
The time to strike is now. Do not let me down, operator. Decoding has begun. Defend the area.
Is about to take the first step to break up the tournament. And they're going to do it.
What goes around, comes around.
I'm not gonna do very much though. You get barrel stuff. Skydie is getting aggressive.
See what I did there? You ain't seen nothing yet.
M250 in the freaking Big 2026 is kind of crazy.
Well, you wanted a break. I hope you caught your breath because we do not have time to sit around and wait things out. No, these players want to
Hello,
get
Small
back on
Kai.
this
Your favorite
server
team
as
isn't
fast
playing
as
today.
can be, as
We're cheering for Team
gearing
Lick
up
Leather.
for this coming brackish round, the one and only Air Supply Plus Mandel Break round.
I've even playing tomorrow.
Today's broadcast. Of course, welcome back everyone to the Rise series. I'm Toby, joined by Tiff. And Tiff, if this zero dam round that we just saw is any indicator of what we're in for, this is going to be absolutely amazing.
It's going to be a wild ride. So let's go ahead and pull up that leaderboard for Group C and D. We have about one.
We got no kill points.
Leviathan there with their 5 kill
We
points.
waited
There's
too
some 5 points,
long.
of course. Total
I was
squad
unlucky.
points is 9. Fluxo, though, not too far behind them because they walked away with the 4KP early as well. For Team Nadeshot, they were your winners of Group C and D the last time these two faced off. Maybe not the strongest start. We did see Madwin fall early on as well as BTH, but when you talk about it, right, we're moving into our first Mandel Brick round. Of course, the brackish on round 2. We also have the airdrops that will be in the game also. So if you grab that AWM early on, maybe you want to use it. Maybe you're feeling pretty solid about it, as well as our operator picks that could come through. You can see we've already expended a couple D-Wolves throughout. We did
Yeah,
see
we're
one
cheering for Team
Byron.
Liquid.
We did see a Linder come through it, apparently. But for our most popular operators on brackish, Toby, Alluru, Raptor, and Gizmo.
Yeah, it's always fun because I feel like brackish is one of those, because it's both, I mean, I guess in part because it's both a Mandel Brick and air.
Also, I got the code for the email. The one time I got the code based.
We'll let them fight for the brick. We'll just take the looting portion of it and then gear up for the rounds to come. But also on the operator side of things, we've started seeing more.
I D all the bots.
Tempests on brackish as well. We oftentimes see Tempests being like the must play.
You have to have everything ready so when they pull up the thing, the next one's gonna be the SI3 skin. I don't even care about the skin or the tickets, I just want the emote. Oh, the spray, because the spray is cute.
As we get a look at the spawn predictions, as you said earlier, Tiff, you cannot get the same spawn.
You can't post links. I had people posting like adult website links in the beginning when I started streaming, so I just disabled all links. But yeah, it's just the official Delta Force website. No, it's okay. I'm just explaining why it's blocked.
Teams coming in late to the party, being the ones out victorious with it. So maybe that tier 1 spawn.
I could post it.
It might be, right? Reminder, guys, that Mandel Brick was going to spawn at Royal Museum. So those 2 tier 1 spawns definitely going to be beneficial. Do you hop on it? Do you look for an early fight?
Yeah.
Even those tier 3 spawns in the north are not bad, okay? But it's the ones that you can see. Maybe you get down to the new Tower of Babel and you're spawning down there. You're going to get great loot, but you're going to have a journey up north as we look at the vibes. Okay, Pildora, vibes are high.
Good times.
Slept locked in.
Yeah.
Nadeshot knows this was the first map that they got their Mandel Brick the last time we saw Group C and D. They locked it up in 2. They got another one in 6. They know they can do it again. Hod 6 probably scheming right now.
Oh yeah,
He looks like a schemer.
They got plans.
There is locked in today.
They know what they want to do. Of course, getting ready with the loadouts for the round to come. Maybe debating who's playing what and what not. I would imagine that they've got that on lockdown already. So they're all getting ready. Mendo representing Scandinavia. You know what? Thank you, friend. I know that Denmark and Sweden aren't always the best of friends, but today I'm cheering you on, Mendo. Let's just be one united Scandinavia for this broadcast.
All right,
And you
fine.
support
I'll
any
hide
team?
Echo.
We
I
support
solely
quite a
respect
few
the
teams.
Totoroki
Today
in
we're
the
supporting
back.
Team
I do
Liquid.
love a good
It's just
MHA
whoever
vibe, so
whichever
rooting
team
for
my friends are
Todoroki
on,
in
you know?
there, my boy.
All good. All good. And then too, we don't know what's in his background because he's
See,
just
there
playing
we
in
are.
full
See
darkness.
Todoroki back there, guys.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh wait, I see Deku there too. My bad. My little V-Mix had it covered. Nah, we got Deku as well. That's a solid vibe.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Again, I mean, just the player cams, it adds so much personality. They're no longer just names on your screen. No, these are real people sitting back playing these games, getting ready for the tournament to come. Now, before we get into this round, which is just moments away from starting,
One pro league and every bro, I would get collabed. They would farm me for free money. They would use the funny scope and be like, ah, it's Yuki, free. Ah, make sure you go redeem. Go, go, go.
Yep, that's that meme.
Is it gone?
It's gone.
Are you in chat right now?
Yeah, it's
Literally, I was gonna go check with chat. They're gonna be like, "How is it already gone? This is where I would put my SR3M skin." If
It's
I
not
had
gone. I got it. They're lying. Go, go, go. I got it to you.
Cool, but here we are in the
Get it, get it, go.
see what we're playing with. I'm
Hello,
expecting a
Deli.
lot of
Thank you for the
Allure. I
raid.
didn't talk too much about the prediction screen.
How
in
was your
terms of the-
stream?
or like percentage screen on operators. Allure brings so much to Brackish. A lot of open area, a lot of open space for that Allure rocket to either, well, go for targets or just get info. Really, really convenient. If we look at the left part of the screen, yep, literally every single team has an Allure on here.
Oh, but you die every game up, and the next one's gonna be on like space. They do 1,000 and then 1,000 and 3,000 next.
Teams that brought out a Tempest in Brackish, but as you can see, look at the middle of your map. Leviathan are blessed here.
Yeah.
Early on in Royal Museum, we go alongside Madwin, FX, and Nadeshot going with the tier 3 spawns. Everyone else down at the new Tower Babel. And look
That
at
guy
the
didn't
cards
die?
are
That's crazy that guy
already
didn't die.
Aurora getting lit up and has to see.
That guy
can
was
these games
standing in the open.
Guys, you know Socio wants to get in on the action.
I'm not one to pick favorites in anything when it comes to casting. I like my unbiased approach to things, but I gotta admit,
You can
I am very
gotta admit,
biased.
Matt wins.
If they are unbiased, I am very biased. The Go Team Liquid.
What happened in the previous game? If they just go out and completely blindside Leviathan now, that would be a good.
Just
deal.
like how
okay,
Smoke-Eye is
we did
biased
just
for
zero damage, we
WKF.
got out early there, but
Bro's
now
probably the
Blackers went
biggest
hard
WKF
over
family
on
though.
Brackish, but it looks like the fight is stalled for at least a moment. Widow's here in a nice kind of cross angle position. Is he? I think, yeah, he's been called out. They know exactly where he is.
Ooh, they are. Especially if you're going to be that Allure, right? Your incendiaries, the lineups are going to have to be perfect, but look.
That's
at
crazy. It's not smoked and he just
Go
grabs it.
straight for the Mandel brick. Now, here's the cool
That
thing
is
about this. They
insane.
did
Hey,
not
did
give
you
up
see
Rocket.
that? He left his
This is
entire
really
back
taking
open.
it for
And he's like, no, I'm gonna grab the brick.
brilliant for them.
Oh, yeah.
Which decoding station are we choosing? Do we grab the one that is right here? Okay. Yeah, we're doing it.
And this one is
Start the timer, y'all.
Yep, we're on board with it already, and this one is so hard to contest. That's the issue with it. It's not. I mean, and the main reason that it's so difficult to contest is because you're obviously not just fighting the team defending it. You're fighting all the other teams trying to get it as well. And these angles, these corridors of the inside of the museum, are so hard to make your way through. Like you're effectively just elbowing people left and right to push forward towards the mantle brick. And by the time you get there to fight the team actually defending it, you're most likely down to 1 or 2 players left alive in your vest. Well, that's probably not on you either. So look for MW to try and see if they can claim this one early on and maybe get the help of other teams around them in trying to defend this position.
Yeah, and that's where I think Allure is going to be really cool, which is why everyone is running him, because not only is he so good for the defense, but with the incendiary, those kind of things that you
I
can
am.
immediately utilize to try to finesse the corners.
Yeah, this stream is
Impacted.
going
So,
well.
Boy, Team Liquid here,
Jelly lost 4
still
games
at
in
the
a row.
Tower of
Unlucky.
Babel alongside BTH. They can't worry about what's going on with the Mandelbrick.
It's
They're just gonna
okay,
have to
she
trust
didn't
that
lose
another
16
team is hitting the
games.
decode
She
station
needs to
because we
lock
are
in.
contested down here.
Oh yeah, definitely. And for anyone getting anxious, maybe you're
At our current rate, we're never gonna play with each other, cause she's just constantly losing. And as she gets off, she never gets the win, cause she logs off before she starts 1A.
Literally just 3-4 seconds left on it as they start making the run for it. So still plenty of time on the clock.
What am I
for
eating?
this
Nothing.
decoding to take place. We got 2 teams around here. It's Madwin always defending. Then Leviathan and Team Nature now have made their way on in, looking to try and see if they can claim this early on.
I mean, we're just over 2 minutes, which is where I feel like teams start to really maybe make their presence known for the decode. You do a couple of checks and see, hey, can we connect? Where is the location for some of these players? But MW, this would be brilliant. You were talking about, you're like, this is the redemption that they could potentially get. But Leviathan, they're so aggro.
They really are. They want to push in, but also they want to try and see if they can force other teams to take fights for them. That's kind of the bait that everyone is going for here. Yes, you want to be in and you want to be active, but you kind of don't want to be the first team to make a move on this, because oftentimes that comes with a whole lot of damage going your way. And you only have so many ults to work with, so much util. If you expend it all early on, you can't really do a whole lot to contest. As we see here, another Allure ult over the top. Maybe a bit too narrow of an angle to try and make it work. Oh, but there we go.
The chaos comes through, and Leviathan with the steal back up to 330, and it's starting to tick down. You do have some toxic abilities going back and forth here as BTH trying to stand tall, but they are getting that health just whittled down for that moment. Team Liquid said, all right, let's see what you got. Another Allure ult here. Hold this, get that info.
Point. Just past the opponent there. And yeah, I think for Team Liquid, they want to get this fight over and done with and start making their way further north. Of course, nice for them to see that the Dakota was reset, so they know there's a fight for it, meaning they don't have to move that quickly. We see it oftentimes that everyone is kind of busy doing other stuff, thinking that other teams on the server will help take out or help keep the decoding taking a bit longer. Then all of a sudden, you get it decoded in the first try, and everyone's like, wait, what? No one's out there contesting? And then you see the team with the decoding going, yeah, we'll take that one for free. But this time around, a lot of people there. I mean, Liquid don't have to hurry as much as Nature, just resetting after what was a bit of a skirmish. No fights, no kills on their side. No kills on anyone's side just yet. Everyone's still on their feet.
That's okay. And they're still kind of working towards it. Leviathan and MW. A nice little standoff on this corridor here. Managing those cooldowns will be smart for them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. And there it goes.
And he gets a headshot.
Damage going through.
Insane.
Immediately take down half health on Pildora. Widow's good hold there. Socio takes a bit of damage and has to focus on getting that healed back up.
Issue is, with all these peeks that you're doing, you can see Pildora doesn't have a helmet left. So every single time you peek, you just get more and more wounded, and by the time you're actually fighting for survival in the end of it, well, you might not have a whole lot to work with. So let's see here. Oh, that's a sneaky angle to try and get the decoding. The stolen, does he succeed in doing so? Yes, he does. Slapped, sneaks around the corner, able to net it for Nature, at least for the time being.
And the timer goes down, starts at 3 for them, decreases by 30 seconds every time. Marino with the ult goes through, gets the first knock, it's onto BTH. And you might be saying, what, BTH in here? Yeah, they left the new Tower of Babel, said Team Liquid can have it. Instead, meet their makers here.
Hey, dude, do you see that? The guy just stood in the molly. That's crazy. Insane, that guy just stood in the molly. Did you see that? He did the standing emote. The mad standing emote, and he just stood there. The bear might have used their own emote.
Back and get active in this fight for the brick as well. Really good done.
And there it is. Just laying low. MW, 2 minutes on the clock. A steal away from Team Nadeshot. If we can make it happen. Even Leviathan still lying in wait as FX has taken out BTH now on their way to Royal Museum. But we still have to be familiar with the fact that there is still one team rotating from the new Tower of Babel. Team Liquid will eventually get here. And honestly, it might be a really good time. If these all people take each other out, Royal Museum could be open.
Definitely. Definitely. Just over a minute 30 left on this one. I have to expect it to be contested once again. And mainly because Nadeshot, the ones defending right now, aren't really in the best position to defend it. I mean, from where Madwin is, that's usually where you see the winning team come out from, or where the Leviathan is, out on the angle that Team Nature is holding. It's very hard to get a proper utility thrown. You can see here now util being deployed as well to try and do some damage, and actually the Allure ult works out for them. They do get him down, but not before Leviathan is able to steal the decoding once again.
And And Eclipse is just crawling back to Socio saying, yo, my man, pick me up. Help me, friend. I have fallen. And I love that it was Smile that was able to take him out. As you see Mendo grab as a couple of reds. I say this with Smile because I was reading chat a bit earlier and someone said Smile looks like he doesn't eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Crazy comms.
All
you know
protein.
what he does though? So strong. So strong with those Alluru ults.
Definitely. Definitely. As Bulldozer now again. All of Mad Wind trying to get back inside, trying to reclaim it, but there's so many teams around them. We got Team Nature sat just on the inside here. I mean, if Leviathan wanted, they could get a perfect third-party angle off on this, but see as well, not really too eager to engage in it. Nature, they've confined themselves to the small side room here, gonna wait things out, expecting the push to come around the side. They're wanting that off angle around the side, as you can see from here. Smile looking for it once again, locks some utility on over, gets the knock onto Loud as well.
Oh no, for MW. Not going to be good for them, especially if you want to hit the retake onto the Mandel Brick for Team Nadeshot, who had previously been in the running. We have about just over a minute here for Leviathan to convert on this. And the hold is exceptional for MW. They're looking for the pickup. Socio and Eclipse there on the stairway. Mendo tries to feed the ult through the craziest. We're threading needles here with these ults.
Yeah, this area couldn't be any better for Leviathan as well. Literally everyone is fighting right now except for Leviathan. Everyone, that's what I was alluding to earlier, in this position on the map. It's so, I won't say easy, but it's so much easier to try and defend the decoding station when all the teams trying to claim it from you are also fighting one another. Right now they're just sitting back waiting this one out going, well, I mean, as long as they're fighting each other, I guess no one's going for it. Down to under 30 seconds now as well.
But it's the win condition.
Yep.
And you're getting so close. Who's going to be the brave soul to hop the decode and full send it? Can you even get to it? About to be 15 seconds. I don't know. Leviathan, a strong start in Zero Dam. Converting to a potential Mandel Brick here.
I just get a free brick.
Looking for.
Now comes the ult. Now comes the ultimate defense. We'll see. Sometimes we'll see a player jump in and defend it on point. Does he go for it at the very last second? No! Not able to get there. Smile gets taken out by Widows just in time. And Leviathan able to net themselves the first break of the day. What an incredible
free brick.
As we now see the leaderboard completely pop off. Leviathan on all fronts, taking fights to both Madwin and Team Nadeshot.
They're like, there's nothing to wait for. We can
Do you
just
auto
kill each other
extract?
now, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we get more
Like
points
always.
this way. 800k Technic for each. Oh my god, the fact that you get all of it.
Definitely.
You don't need to take it out. It's not an item.
What they've done so far, how they feel.
I just rolled. It's not me.
You're good.
They're both one. You can flank them hard. You can hard flank them.
Yeah,
I think you guys can get out. Just go left.
I'm gonna go extract Eclipse. Maybe stay here. You take like well, you stay here. Maybe you can capitalize. You can hear what you hear. Maybe they push in. I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's on me, bro.
There's Telegant the Rat. That's the translation. He's basically saying, I'm leaving, you rat a kill. That's basically the translation of those comms.
In the meantime, Widows will be able to try to set up a flank play. We'll see if it's going to end up working out for them. Or
I
not.
played this game long enough.
Around Museum, it's like, wait, why are we still here? The Mandel Brick is
Oh, Aaron got a good pick. Huge pick for him.
You kind of just have to fight each other.
Okay, got the finish?
Especially from those comms.
Okay, let's go.
Gets taken out. It's Loud. Last standing. Can we recover rapid? Can we make this happen? But Leviathan is on a spree. They're up to 3, but FX.
Oh my goodness.
And what's the flank play coming through from Widows? Able to get the first one down.
Okay, Aaron got another one. Ah, Aaron finished.
One more gets the double.
Let's go. Huge player.
From him. Secures himself kill number 4 in this match. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, Aaron loved it.
So far.
I mean, if you've got Boy with 4 kills, but you still pull over to Leviathan has 3, that Mandel Brick being decoded just opened the door for everyone to brawl. FX Team Liquid still a team of 3. Leviathan can get back to it if we can withstand FX. But you see Widows, they're holding the body down, and Eclipse has to go big.
And Boy gets one more. That's number 5 in the game for him as a
Palacion.
solo player left alive.
Where are you?
And again, I mean, they've already gotten everything they came for in this round, but would of course want to get some more points off of it if you can. Boy, I mean, while he's busy taking out players, also good for rest on his teammate. Hotsick will get back in the action as we now finally get the extract activated. Just 4 minutes left until that's going to be up and gone. And you'd have to imagine there's going to be a lot of fighting for that as well, with just 2 teams left on the server.
They'll probably sprint at it towards the very end for Eclipse. You drop the utility, you make the great escape. Hopefully. Who knows? FX does have to contend with every bit of this helicopter coming at them and basically giving their information away where they currently are and allowing Eclipse to escape.
That is the biggest mosquito in your room when you're trying to go to sleep and you just turned off the light. You're going, oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. But here it is doing everything it can to make times hard for FX. Smart on them to get inside. No, just find some cover, lay low for the time being, wait for that extract. I mean, FX, while they didn't get themselves the brick, obviously, still 2.5 mil in the back so far. There's always something. You're coming into another air supply round, so try and get us as much going off of that as you possibly can. As Mendo with the Oloro didn't quite catch anyone in that position, but even if he didn't, it seems to me like the Blue Wing is trying to tell everyone.
And they could probably win this.
Right here. You guys want to just throw an Alluru ult here? Like, that's what you guys could do, right?
Oh my goodness, do you see the wag on that guy? That guy is like getting the whole thing with like 400 ting. And he's sticking out of it. It was a slideshow. Oh my goodness.
Hard for you guys this week.
Definitely. I mean, the fact that they not only get the break, but also this solo player.
He has found 3 reds. I'm sad.
There's some like supply drop up here. Sure, I'll take it. And then there you go. Another, what was that, like 700-800k in the back for him off of reds alone. Maybe you could go for the backpackless extract on the north side. We'll see if that's what he opts to do, or if he just figures, you know what?
I think he's trying to challenge.
Maybe I can get myself even more points off of that. Just 2 minutes left in this one. We got just over a minute left for this extract to conclude as well.
All right, and FX here still mid-map. You're mentioning that extract timer, and it is going down, but Team Liquid...
Yeah, let's go, Aaron. Aaron's so locked in today.
You know what? Let's get him to 8, right? Let's give him all for FX here.
We'll see. We'll see if he can get it, or if FX has something to say about it.
Ah, you looked away at the worst time.
Backside window there too. To find the knock though. Allura not quite connecting there either. As Eclipse made his way down.
That's crazy.
There he is. Finds the first one, and that's the opener.
Don't win.
Immediately after, all of a sudden, FX sat in a position to.
That's crazy. We lose the freaking Rada.
He needed to do. Gets his 800k now. Hotsick, angry as can be, makes a run on forward, but not able to find him in time.
Dude, he's like, you have angered me. Hotsick is the real, like, stoop guy's afraid to leave his stoop. Like, we're going in. We want to take this fight against Eclipse. But you can see we've already used our utilities. Here comes the last one. And for now, the fight has stalled. FX just on the horizon of where Hotsick has positioned himself. The last alive for Team Liquid was trying to hunt down
can you
the
not
last
heal?
alive for
Oh, you might be talking. That's crazy.
Friends for the most part. Eclipse out here making enemies by the second, that is for sure. As you can see here, a lot of utility being put on forward as he gets the final well, on the side of Team Liquid. Out they go.
As he couldn't heal.
Even further, as FX will be the ones to get the full extract. All they can do is go, Eclipse? Thank you, I suppose. We will hop on out of here, and now a little time to get some loot on it.
That's crazy. He actually just got rotted.
Seconds. Can you find anything else? There's 5 seconds left to go regardless. This is a glory run.
That's your second favorite team, small guy.
2 extra kills in the end of already having won themselves the break in the round.
You heard it in the comments. They
That's
said, don't scam.
insane.
Don't scam. They're not scamming.
Oh no.
We're going. You're getting the extra kill points. Your safe box is looking nice. You have the watch. You've got a fossil, Leviathan. You get the Mandel brick in match 2. You're feeling pretty dang good for FX as we peruse through their players. Marino, Tamioza. Like, y'all got 5 kills at least. Did you pick up another one towards the end? We know you extracted, so it's going to be a stellar round for them as well.
Absolutely incredible performance coming out.
Nah, I think you like WKS. Who's your favorite team?
One as well. Now even more so here on Brackish. Maybe they're going
I even play tomorrow.
bring it home in round 4, unless if the rest of the server has something to say about it. Or maybe it's an early day, you know.
Yeah, Aaron is not happy. That's like the worst way to go. Right, you get rotted, and then you get it like picked off from like the first team. Like if the guy rotted him Sude, right? They would have just turned around and killed him. But that timing was insane that they both got knocked.
BTH, MW, kind of looking through them as well. It's tough when you're at kind of the bottom of that group standings. We are still at that halfway mark here. Of course, it's week 3, day 1. Plenty of room to move up before, as long as we can lock ourselves into those survivor stages in just a few match days.
Definitely. Also important to note, of course, that their win here is 1 point added guaranteed on the overall leaderboard. We're talking about how close it is in that mid-pack, which they're currently in the bottom of. Well, now they're climbing up, guaranteed getting another point on the overall board with this Mandel break secured. And for the next round to come, of course, we're going back over to Tide Prison, so another air supply round coming up. Usually Tide Prison plays a bit more quiet, but honestly, with how we've seen the games go down so far today, Tiff, I'm hoping to get a lot more action going.
Yeah, it's been super fun to see.
Yellow Hip, how are you?
Leviathan, Eclipse there being last alive, trying to make the play, especially if Hodsig really doesn't have a ton of choice, right? He
Panda Express, yummy.
At the end of the day, he's not extracting, just wants to grab a quick kill point if he can get it, loses the chow. I mean, Eclipse, 19 years old, bro, is a young gunner for Leviathan, and you've got Team Liquid, who has kind of a lot of veterans in the competitive esports scene, right? And you paired alongside Boy, like, they're looking, I want to say interesting, because I know kind of how they're approaching this gameplay, but so far may not be performing to how they expect for C and D. For our best team, again, are you surprised, Toby?
Not really. I mean, I will say Boyd did everything he possibly could to make a run for Liquid, being the ones out on top with his 5 kills of his own. But look at that, when we were able to get forward as well, but up on top, of course, because of the break, what they're able to garner, it is going to be Leviathan. Eclipse, I say only got 2 kills.
I know it. When I translated those comms,
but the impact of them completely shutting down Team Liquid in the end of that game.
I knew there was gonna be a rat, yeah.
He immediately thirded that initial fight of them.
That you hooked on their sunny walnut shrimp, but oh, yummy.
Looking substantial. Of course, he's going to be topping the damage. Eclipse not far behind him alongside Uemura. So good moves for them. However, for your top assisters, look, these are the real kings of the lobby, because we can't all be stars getting the kills. You have to be the ones holding the angles and getting the assists.
Definitely Marino, of course, and of course it's going to be FX on top of this one as well. Actually, the players able to extract will come out with the most value in the bag as well. 2.3 mil for him, but our round MVP may be surprising a few. Uemura with the 4 kills, but it's the 1.1 mil on
That's crazy
as well. Collective that nets him the surpass.
It should have been Aaron. It's just because this guy extracted. If this guy didn't extract, Aaron would have gotten MVP.
Another one, they grab 6 for that brilliant KP. But I cannot believe that we've already flown through 2 matches thus far, Toby, which means we are going back for a nice little reset in our round 3.
It is incredibly quick. Over to Tide Prison. I go again. I mean, we in EMEA at least, it's been quiet up until this point. Such narrow corridors and whatnot to try and fight your way through is always tricky. But we'll see if the Americans here have something else to say about it. We're going to go to a quick break, and then when we're back, Tide Prison coming up.
Oh, that's so Toby. Yeah, I just got ratted at like a worst possible time. I don't think it would have been any worse. Like, if he got routed a little bit sooner, they would have turned 2v3. If they got routed later, right, they would have just turned 3v1. Right, because it would have finished that fight. Oh, that timing was so unlucky. It's okay, lock in. We got this. The win condition is the mana brick, so it's fine if you lose the first thing. Toxic's like, what can you do? Like, you actually just got ratted. And then... he wasn't like, Toxic wasn't able to heal. In the collection room. Trophy room, I guess? It's basically the same thing. And I put my trophies in the collection room.
We got the Mandel bricks. Find them. Stop them. Mandel bricks decoded. Nice work, operator. The time to strike is now. Do not let me down, operator. Decoding has begun. Defend the area.
What goes around comes around.
Not gonna do very much. You get barrel stuff. Skitey is getting aggressive.
See what I did there? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Let's knock them off their feet.
There we go. There it is.
Leviathan on the board here again, and on screen as well. Eclipse able to not only secure the team the break, but also a lot of damage done there in the end of the game. Welcome back everyone from a brief break as we're getting ready for Tide Prison here in the third week of the Delta Force Rise series for Americas. And look at that, Leviathan up on top, currently behind Floxo still on squad points, but that Mandel break is the tiebreaker.
It is true. It's going to keep you up there at the top. Of course, we are not going to be going into a Mandel Brick round 4, game number 3. So, on the board, get
They
your
need a
kills,
lot of money.
get your squad
Cause
points
they
up, make sure
they
you are
need
keeping
yeah, they
hands
need a
ready.
lot
So
of
if you
money.
do get a Mandel Brick, you can break that
Cause if you're at the
tiebreaker and have
bottom
fun
for all
with
3
them.
maps,
Like you said, guys, your
you don't
goal
have
is
enough money to
Tide
go into
Prison.
Space City
It's
and
an
win the
airdrop
bricks.
only round. For our operators, who's on the board?
So
We do
Affix
tend to
and
see some knocks come through.
and
Some
Leviathan
half squads typically on Tide Prison
are
do have
the best
all the
squads right
information about
now.
those corridors. I do
Cause they
see
both
that
have money
ETA
and
is
Metal
finding
Brick.
all of their toxic stuff here.
Leviathan has
Fluxo, Burn, so very
has a Metal
interesting.
Brick.
But for Americas, those, it's Shepard, it's Nox, it's Morse.
Yeah, we saw pretty much all teams except one having expended one of their Morse uses as well already. So I would imagine that we're going to be seeing a lot of teams play their second and last Morse here on Tide. As you can see, 27% pick rate on the side of Morse. And of course, Shepard with the ult, it's such a big area it can cover. So makes perfect sense that would be a big pick. And then Nox, as you said, info gathering. You need it here. Tight corridors, narrow angles, that close quarter engagement, Nox is perfect for.
Oh, I absolutely I've been such a fan of Nox, but more about that later. Spawn predictions here. We did see Leviathan and MW get those tier 1 spawns, so not going to be on the board to get them here in Tide Prison, which is okay, because when you think about it, you go to Space City, you're back in the mix there for tier 1s. Like I said, scriptwriters working hard and overtime for Leviathan here today. So
I feel like on Prison, everyone's just ratting, which is kind of how you have to play Prison. Because any team can collapse from pretty much anywhere on the map within 30 seconds. So like, there's yeah, like you have to play it super safe so you're not the first team to get picked.
For the last air supply round of the day, from here on out, it's going to be Space City galore. The first tight prison is on the cards, and well, if again the last two matches anything to go by, expect to see at least some attempts at early aggression from a lot of these teams.
Ooh, I'm all about the early aggression, but it's not something that we saw over in Zero Dam for our first kind of eco round, right? We thought maybe we'd see some initial scuffles in admin, but it stalls out, doesn't come until the very end where we see just chaos break out in major substation. Does that happen here for Tide Prison? Do we get that early stall? Who knows? But let's get into it. A double knocks for BTH, which means we're getting wild. Same for Nade Shot over there. Going to go ahead and burn both of their picks for them as well.
I think I saw MW do the exact same thing. Yeah, look at that. I mean, there's more knocks on screen than any other operator combined. That is absolutely insane. Seems like a lot of teams opting to save knocks just for this map in particular. And I mean, as we've been breaking down a couple times already, for good reason. As we see FX make their way on forward, again, keep in mind that this map can be kind of deceiving. You can see players look like they're very close towards their opponents, both on screen with the X-ray on, of course, but also on the map feed. But there are multiple layers, multiple walls you can't really make your way through. So it's a bit of a maze for any new player, any new viewer in the game here. As of course, early days, it's going to be primarily about getting yourself some loot going. Come on, Smile, give us some reds, give us something good.
Give us the goods. I saw Team Liquid pull in the Seneva as well. See a Luna on the board, bringing them in early. Okay, and Smile. We wait.
That is not something, at least in the EMEA, I've seen a whole lot of. I mean, is Leviathan planning on playing outside the whole time? Because I'm thinking the Luna ult inside. I mean, it could be me being wrong. These guys obviously vastly better than me at this game, but Luna on Tide Prison, that's just not something I've seen too often.
Keep your
yeah, sorry. No, go.
No. I was gonna say, just keep your eyes on FX.
Am I playing today? It depends whether or not it goes to game, whatever. Like if they end in like 30 minutes, then I'll probably play. If not, if it goes to like game like 7, then I probably won't.
Kind of pulling in a nice little 300K. Okay.
I think the main reason I'm surprised by the Luna pick is the value that I know she brings on Space City, which is, I mean, in the end, Mandelbrick rounds that matter a lot. But maybe they're cooping up something. I don't know. Wait, is this? I'm seeing Widows on the indicator as a Morse, but he's running around with bow and arrow, so I'm a little confused.
FX has your Luna. FX has your Luna. You're okay.
They know what's up.
It's Yuimura. So we're cooking.
We definitely are. He's running around with the comeback bow. Not something you see too often. Not a lot of players wielding
he's trying to trip you up.
Yeah, Widows knows what's up. We've seen a few players play the compact bow before, but he got this.
Oh, I do love a good throwing.
Is the bow a budget gum? Since everyone's wearing purple, the bow can one-shot headshot someone.
There on that information from Hatclaw, and that's okay because now they can take the rotation. They look for high ground. Leviathan has to play really quiet here. And throwing Socio on the knocks is cool because once you get your ult, you can just pop Silent Assault, maybe.
But not Sniper, no. Sniper purple ammo can't one-shot a purple helmet.
Before kind of overextending on that second engagement, but that's okay. It's all about the opening here on Tide Prison.
Definitely, and that's of course where Luna will play in pretty importantly with this open space. A lot of info able to be garnered with the ult in hand.
The TTK is too long if you use leg ammo.
Teams fight for the outside a lot, especially not in the early game. Oftentimes you get the helipad kind of fight for the
and everyone's shooting the headshot. Like this is Pro League, you know? Like they just headshot everywhere, you know? Double headshot, triple headshot everywhere.
Was able to do so much damage to Liquid in the previous one. See if he can do something towards FX here, but seems like FX are also aware that there's a threat nearby.
Yeah, definitely. All right, you got about a minute left until we see that special op coming through. Minders, guys, you can do the GTI supply operation here in the map, as well as this is an airdrop round. The first one coming in just over 3 minutes. What are we going to get? Something cool. Who's going to be playing for those initial spawns? We did see Leviathan grab the AWM on Zero Dam early on. Didn't get too much on that second airdrop for the players that were able to grab that. It was like golds across the board. So really unfortunate.
Yeah, that is true. It's a bit of a bait crate, so to say. As we see here, Widow still sat out on the island. And I'm not sure if Tamiso is aware of it. But at least he was looking that direction early on, and for the time being, everything is very quiet here. Kind of curious as to what's gonna be the go sign for them. Maybe a third team peeking out.
I sent Panda a video of a girl. She plays mobile, and like she is clapping people. Like she is like 180 flicking headshot. It is insane.
Player out on the island for Widows, right? Because do we see Tammy kind of grab an off angle if he even peeks for just a smidge? I would throw trigger discipline and not necessarily push into this. It's not really when I want to give it away, because I'm just thinking to myself,
I'll see if I can find it for you.
Passive, like enemy footsteps from a greater distance. I don't know. I would put him up into the fight, but it's fine. I'm trusting your process.
Yeah, again, I like to at least for me, to not doubt their decision.
So they go in with a kit extract, and with money you get more towards the next kits. Yeah. So right now this is a budget round, so they're not trying to, like, there's no brick, right? So they're trying to earn money so that they can gear for the brick rounds. So every kill guarantees you 800k, and the dog tag is also worth money as well. I think like 200k or something. So you want to like get kills on these budget rounds so that you have lots of money going into like prison or something. But even with lots of money, they're only allowed to buy gold armor once. So they have to choose one. They're using the gold armor very carefully. There's a way to get more gold armor, but no one really does it.
Lurking across the way from each other as Nadeshot is just kind of dealing with a couple of these bodies inside.
He's chilling.
He's vibing, bro. Honestly, we could give him like a little like cooktop. He could make some s'mores. This is where you want the comms. Like, this is what I want to know what Widows is talking about. Like, what they're scheming over at Leviathan, because they have been looking so dang good today.
Oh, yeah. Also, they're hearing the guys upstairs, so I'm thinking the move is gonna be on FX to do something from up here, because they have Marino sat on the opposite end of things. That's also, I mean, obviously part of the reason why they're probably not gonna go super aggressive, because they are split 2-1, as you can see here. But they're playing it very cautious right now. But in doing so, again, I mean, it is a air supply round. You're supposed to go out and get value, and so far, well, they don't really have any. But we have a minute left, or a minute 20, until the airdrop comes down, and maybe that's going to be the vocal point for these two teams, Leviathan and FX, to fight over.
Let it be known that Widows is on the move. Widows has now extended even further away from Socio and Eclipse, but I think Socio and Eclipse are tabbed out. We're like underneath Yumiro and Tammy. We cannot go anywhere without potentially causing sightlines. For Team Nadeshot, we're biding our time.
Definitely.
Team Liquid as well.
We are seeing the bosses start to get ready to make a move here as well. One thing is to be said. I mean, one thing we see, I mean, obviously prison guards and whatnot being taken out galore. I feel like the tight prison bosses, they pack an extra punch. I mean, Raven with the revolver, one tap, and all of a sudden you're down if you've taken a bit of damage to your vest already. So here we see Marino making
Leviathan proud in the gas. Classic.
Right to his left.
Our mountain goats are descending. I feel like I'm watching an Animal Planet documentary. Eclipse now has the sonar scanning. And Marino, who's going to make that contact first? I feel like we should warn him.
I feel like we should too, but that would be kind of unfair now, wouldn't it? It's like, as you're saying, with Animal Planet, it's like if you watch it on the perspective of the deer, you feel for the deer. But if you watch it on the perspective of the wolf that needs food for the family, you feel for the other side. And you know what? We look away for a second, and there's Leviathan peeking on up. They get themselves a double. Rumor is good for one, but he's already lost two teammates. Fights taking place now inside, as well as Team Nature taking the fight to Buldora. They will find him too, but just like that. As we said, it's quiet, but once it pops up, it goes off in an instant. And Nomura now on the run, trying to get away from Leviathan.
The brilliancy of this. You were talking about the bow from Widows. He opens up the engagement onto FX with that. Socio, though, tries to crawl back up. Yuimura controlling the high ground, hits the knock, looks for the full, and immediately ties it down to that.
Let's go.
Getting a bit too
The rack got punished.
Can be that way. But can we connect on the bow? Can we snipe him out of there? You should be able to hit the reset onto Eclipse and then look for an angle, but it's gonna have to be timed proportionately. No. Look at that. Immediately dies back. He opens it up and Leviathan is out.
Jacob, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Why?
Let's go.
I mean, I don't know how we're winning.
I'm just shot at
W. No rats in my game.
Fucking moron.
Yeah, W comes. Coming like that.
Say some things after a game. It is just because we are passionate. It's the heat of the moment. And good thing it was not a Mandelbrick round for Leviathan.
When he's so upset that the rat shot like Strat didn't like. He's so upset.
But once they realize where he is, he's also
Like, how are you possibly upset when you're ratting like crazy? How could you get punished for it? Ah, that makes me so happy.
It's on Aurora to get them all taken down, and you know what? There might be a world where he actually gets the full team back on their feet, which would be a sick turnaround for FX.
There it is, confirmed over there on your left. FX back to a team of 3. MW wiped alongside Leviathan. We saw the scuffle occurring with Team Nate.
What happened? The rats got punished.
Look back to a replay. This happened while we were on board. Smile there. Whirlwind discs going out and taking people down the trades for trades. It's loud last standing for MW.
Clean as can be for Team Nature, able to get themselves the 3-piece. Of course, a lot of money in that as well, as FX will not only get the elimination of Leviathan, but also secure themselves the brick to boot as well. Solid pickups come through from them as they get themselves a lot of value. Of course, a great one there, 400k, but as far as I remember, that's a 3x3, so takes up quite a bit of space as well.
Well, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. It's still going to lock in, still going to be value alongside the kill points. They can potentially get more of. Sitting at 3, thanks to Yuimura, on the Luna, taking the angles, and in the water we go. Now, my big thing is, on the horizon, who's going to potentially rotate into this vicinity? Team Nadeshot is on the move, fresh off their victory against MW.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to end up happening here. Nadeshot now peeking out. Did they instantly catch him there? They might just have, oh my, what a great peek in return. Smile thinking he got a good angle there, but instantly met by a bullet gone his way.
And for Team Liquid, kind of bunkered down. Interesting. Throwing it down, hitting the scan, connecting. I think we're getting 3 on that. All right. Sights coming in. It's BTH. Have now entered the water just to the east of the West Watchtower. Do they hit a rotate onto FX, who are just a bit further
You
out?
ready for someone to crash it on cam? Leviathan just crashed though, because they ratted and lost. Honestly fair though. If you're ratting in pro play and you still lose, that's a you issue, you know?
His first fight is going to be with a jump share of a shark coming out.
Facts.
That shark was massive. This is why I don't
We
like
are
water.
Team Liquid enjoyers here.
I thought sharks were in pools, and they are.
I said Smoke Eye. Smoke Eye is a WKF enjoyer.
Kill point for the shark, but it's fine. It's fine, BTH. You can't have one.
They're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. Good thing for BTH is as much they got out of the water and got safe from the shark, they immediately got seen by teams on the other side. Look at FX on the map feed here. They are sending it.
Hunt.
Michael Phelps fully across the array, like across the reservoir here, and trying to chase down BTH over on the other side.
I feel like I'm watching the cornucopia race in Hunger Games at the start of the quarter quell. Oh, BTH, Lord Joaco pops up, takes a bullet to the face, and Yuimura is still looking for more.
dangerous. They have to fall back. Issue is, where do you fall back to when you're going back inside? But you left here early on. You don't really have a lot of info as to what's going on the inside. Good thing is they're going to be hearing the fighting taking place between these two teams as a shotgun swings the corner.
Stop.
Mendo not able to take him down, though.
Mendo's like, yeah, I'm gonna shut this door. My bad. My bad, kind sir. You do have the frag grenade. You can line it up, let it rip. But that double knocks is gonna be really interesting. I mean, just think about the assault. I do love the Seneva pick coming through, okay? You drop this, you shield it up, you cause some sight lines for the teams. All good. Get it back, smile. Looking for some opening if you can get it.
Definitely. Sit behind me, guys. I got you covered. I'll take a look for info, try and see if you can get something with it as well as Mendo. Let's swing the corner here. Oh, if he gets a good angle, probably he's seen him around the side now. Gets the rope and pulled on down.
Yes,
Helps
pull him.
but he's not able to get him over the wall. Unlucky. Would have loved to see it though.
He didn't jump. If he jumped, that hook would have pulled him over. Oh, he didn't understand the angle.
Absolutely love it. He finds 1 point, finds one.
By using SR3, he knows the tech.
From the other side, able to steal that point away.
Hey, we were wondering what BTH was gonna do. Mendo with a shoddy at close range. The brutal power that Team
Can we
Liquid
get a
just
toggle
brought
outfit for
to
Yuki
these
for
players is
casting with
crazy.
streams like
But
this?
I will say,
It'll even look like I am a fan.
He's probably like, I don't want none of that. I just watched my teammate get grappled, ripped apart. Mendo's got a shoddy. Like, no, thank you.
It got kind of abusive in the end, so I fully respect him for just laying low issues. As you can see here, they know full well where he is. Nice angle to get him shot behind the wall there, but a lot of use will come his way now. He's down to real low HP. Try to see if he can reset, but not gonna happen. Nate shot eliminated.
Let's go, Team Liquid.
It's gonna be Boy to get 1 more point gone.
Where is my hat?
Do you want to know?
I don't have a hat.
Has extracted a full team of 3 yet again. So good move on them. They're keeping their squad points high for BTH. They're looking for kills, and here they go. Seneva rips them apart.
Let's
Mendo's
go.
with that kill, and now you can see BTH still under siege. We go to the POV, 1 HP, and down we are.
What a performance. Liquid getting himself 1 more once again. Boy, netting himself a lot of points with it. Up to 3 kills this game so far, and they are your only players left on the server. So now it is a scavenge. What more can we bring into our safe boxes? Because they probably won't be able to get out in time. Maybe one can make it for an extract, but outside of that, looks like they will be going down.
All good. This is where we throw the ammo in our safe box until we find something better. Or, let's see.
Gotta make sure no one's around. I respect it.
You still gotta be sus, right?
So it's such a fake. It's such a like. It's just it's content. I feel like that grapple is just too much fun.
Honestly, it just brings a smile to my face, and I'm like, it's 9 p.m. on a Friday. What are you doing? And I'm watching freaking Hodsick grapple him and try to rip him over, but can't quite get him, and still they body.
Mendo will go for the solo extract. Maybe wait things out for a second. He will be safe. We'll see what more money they can bring out from this one. But FX getting out with all 3. Remember, they were the ones to get out on Brackish as well. So coming into the first Space City, which will be coming up next, they're looking really good. And oh no, I think Mendo missed it by a second. He did. Trying to swim back out, and he was not there. I saw the timer off literally by a second and a half, so he will not.
Don't worry, we missed the extract. We've had it so good.
From Team Liquid grabbing a along the way.
That is odd, but that is, oh no.
The fight didn't go their way. Curious to see if that stifles their momentum going back into a Mandel Brick round, considering how much of a dominating performance we've witnessed through the first couple of maps for them.
Bro was there early too.
Consistent. And I say strangely as if that's really odd to me, but I'm just like, I wasn't necessarily expecting it here for this match day. You get, like you said, the extract on Brackish, but our best team of the map for Tide Prison. The boys over at Team Liquid. 5KP goes their way.
Definitely solid performance coming through from Team Liquid. While not being the highest earners in overall assets gained, they got kills. And who else than Boy to find yourself 3 yet again? Got 5 in the previous one, gets 3 as well. They failed to extract, sure, but they got themselves a lot of value.
They would have gone out with like 3.3 mil.
As we kind of go through Flux, so right there, you and Mira 3 kills, and that would be all 3 of Leviathan credited straight towards FX. They extract there, they got a nice 4.4 mil. For Team Nade Shot, they fall at the hands of Team Liquid, but they were still able to hit that wipe onto MW, so they have 3 kills of themselves. Leviathan and BTH grab 2, they grab 1, but we look at our top killers of game number 3 on Tide Prison, and it's Boy and you and Mira tied there.
Are we really surprised? Are we
No.
really surprised? I don't think so. And more though, topping the damage, and honestly, to me, the way that he took out Leviathan after he lost both his teammates, even if he doesn't get MVP this round, I feel like it's pseudo earned that he comes out with it, because he not only did he get them out, he also got to rest his 2 fallen teammates, and they all extracted. So that was a huge performance by Unruh.
Definitely. Our asset earners over here going the way of Marino. Actually, all 3 boys at FX, they looked really good. The reason this is they extracted,
They
right? They're
got
going to
out.
have the most. So our round 3 MVP is Boy.
That's fair.
3
Let's
KP,
go,
2
MVP
assists,
Aaron.
assets gained. You know, 3 KP in this one. I believe he had
Big
5
fan.
in an earlier game
Yeah.
that we've seen so far in our series. So dang good day for Boy over there.
Definitely. What a great warm-up for the Space City rounds to come. And we know that if this was an active round, honestly, a lot more action in this Tide Prison than I thought we were going to be seeing. But if this was any indicator of what Space City is going to bring, Space City always comes down to those final fights. We know it's going to be Mandel breaks galore from here on out. And if Boyo is warm now, whew, Liquid could be in for a great day. Having said that, though, Tiff, Leviathan already with a break under their belt.
Hey, you never know. Do they end it here, or do we get one more game? Leviathan out for revenge.
Definitely are. We're going to go to a brief break now before we head to the Space City Marathon. So stick around. We'll see you in just a few.
I think she's new. I don't know. They probably gave her a script. I know some casters do play for League of Legends, but maybe not all. I don't know. Does they have to know what they're talking about, you know? So they have to have good knowledge. I think she looks too happy.
My name is Pildora420. I'm captain of MW and my role on the team is Assault. I get in the game by a friend who told me that he wants to try it. He wants to try the Warfare mode. But
Okay, get ready. They usually do the tickets on one of the Space City maps, so be ready.
Rabbit. Rabbit is a Mexican guy, 25 years old, and he's the recon of the team. And my third is Loud, who is Chilean, 23 years old, and he's our support on the team. I find my team on like a normal Discord, like a community Discord of South America, and we start playing together like, a month ago, before the qualifier tournament, and we decide to start playing together for this tournament. I'm proud of my team about the mentality that they have. Like they are really committed of.
Am I cheering for Meg? I cheer for all my friends.
So yeah, I'm proud of them by the mentality that they have. I think my team.
We cheer for Equal, we cheer for Devise, we cheer for Meg.
Go to the finals.
And I'll be cheer for all my friends.
Very well together. So yeah, I'm very confident that we can get to the finals.
Small Kite here, Cheers for WKF.
Enemy got the Mandel brick. Find it. Stop them. Mandel brick decoded. Nice work, operator. The time to strike is now. Do not let me down, operator. Decoding has begun. Defend the area.
Leviathan is the exact same thing, bro.
What goes around comes around.
Not gonna do very much though. When you get barrel stuff, Skydie is getting aggressive.
See what I did there? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Let's knock them off their feet.
The hunt for Mandel bricks is on as we head over to Space City for the next foreseeable future, with a lot of teams on the hunt here and some looking really, really strong in doing so. FX, the only teams to get out.
But do you see that guy? He had his stats in his background. And he like printed up his stats. Like the stat page. Ah, so funny.
Leviathan still up in first place on the board, but look at Liquid and Flux here. Tiff, they're looking really good in those squad points too.
Yeah, they're definitely cooking. You have to think about it this way. Team Liquid didn't have the strongest start over on Zero Dam, right? So they started heating up as we got into Brackish and found some more kill points there from Boy, and then even more in Tide Prison. So we hit 16 squad points. Fluxo, with those 2 extracts under their belt, have really done a lot for those supply points to give them 25 squad points. Now, will we see them grab their first Mandel brick here in our first Space City of the day? Who knows? Because Leviathan, after being taken out by Fluxo?
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, we heard those comms post engagement, right? It was like, you're never playing Morse again. Like, you're just not happening. My only thing is, guys, we talked about at the top of the show here, Team Nadeshot was your winners of Group C and D. They initially, in our prior matchup, had grabbed the Mandel brick in round 2, and then again in round
Hello,
6.
D-Don. How are you?
This is a different story. Leviathan got that last Mandel brick on Brackish. Who's going to be the jump start here as we get into Space City?
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. I've seen it a couple of times before where, I mean, oftentimes when you are the team coming into the first Space City rounds with a brick under your, like, in your control already, you tend to play it a bit more passive. You're like, you kind of want to allow for the other teams to play things through because you know you always have a 1-game buffer. As long as you're the only one with a brick in hand, you can survive at least 1 game guaranteed. But then you also see certain times where the team with the brick off of the Brackish round will come in and sprint for the Mandel brick early on. And because that happens, everyone goes, nah, that's not going to be the guy. That's not going to be the Mandel brick team, surely. And then they kind of catch everyone by surprise by winning it in Game 4. We'll see what's going to happen here. So take a look at the operator picks so far. A lot of Morse has been picked off the board so far. Raptors missing out. But of course, now we are in Tempest. We are in Stinger, and we are in Luna territory. They're fully available for all teams except for the Fluxo Luna pick that we saw in the previous one. But outside of that, we're going to be seeing those 3 operators a lot here.
Yeah, I would say that Yugamura on that Luna pick on our Tide Prison found kind of value on it, right? You had all the detection and the recon capabilities that were able to put the pert onto Leviathan. But bringing it out, give us the Tempest. Look at that. Here is our most popular operator, Stinger, Luna Tempest. Of course, we were talking about it. We were expecting it. We've seen 28 attempts with it and an 11% extraction rate. But when you break it down by the individual operators, you're going to see just how prevalent it is. A 23% tie out of Tempest and Luna.
Exactly. And yeah, I mean, as you were saying for Flux, the Luna pick in that previous round, while I was questioning it, it made perfect sense because they were pretty much exclusively playing for outside. You consider Tide Prison, you're like, oh, it's so inside, it's so narrow corridors, and that's why I was like, what in the world is Luna doing here? But they didn't really play the prison itself at all. They stayed outside, they got themselves the kills and the airdrop, and then left outside as well. So made good sense for the strategy they had in mind. As we now go over to Space City, as we can see here, teams getting themselves a tier 1 spawns in the previous round, Leviathan and Team Liquid being so. They cannot get the tier 1 positions in this next game coming up. And of course, yes, it's a tier 1 spawn down by that west gate, but you oftentimes see the team on the tier 3 spawn just north of putting a lot of pressure on the team that lands in that tier 1, because they have to get over to the gate, they have to open it, and in the time they're sat there waiting for it to open so they can crud through, they are gonna be taking a lot of fire. So we'll see what happens as we get ready for that one.
Well, you mentioned that, but I want to go ahead and give chat some love. Guys, we have one more giveaway before we dive into Space City.
Go, go, go.
Code for 1,000 Delta tickets is appearing on your screen right now. Redeem it quickly as you can before all activations are claimed. Probably already done, but it is limited to 15 redemptions. Shout us out in chat if you got one. If not, better luck next time.
Better luck next
I got it.
It's yeah, I mean, you got to be quick, you got to be swift, you got to make sure your ping is good so you don't watch the broadcast with a delay, because if so, tough on
Yeah,
you.
super locked in.
Exactly.
Locked in.
Gotta be quick on your fingers as we get ready for this.
So guys, for small kite territory. I literally told you, get ready, it's gonna be on Space City. Bro was not ready.
Last week we had a game 4 and a game 5 finish.
It was ready. Was it though? Was it ready?
We were going game 5. Leviathan breaking it out. Of course, we do see the Luna. We do see the Tempest come through. So
Yeah, you didn't lock in fast enough.
To see match point is unlocked, and while we've got you here, guys, make sure that you go check out PlayDeltaForce.com.
Small Kai the Scam. Those are Elden Ring character. He even has a title.
Delta Force Rise series and all that comes alongside of it, because it's fun. Of course, it's week 3, day 1, but we are getting ever so much.
Hey, where's Team Liquid? Hi, friends.
Oh yeah, indeed. We are, as we see here, BHG, they're running the south side, but it's Team Liquid again. I mean, I thought they were going to be looking westgate, but not quite the case, because we have Madwin sitting towards that west side. Normally, this team would be cutting across the bridge instantly, but they're actually trying to set up what I could only imagine is a bit of a trap play here, as the brick itself has now been revealed. Oftentimes, with the ult only being active after 2 minutes, you'll see teams wait for that 16-minute mark to make the run for it, but seems like this D-Wolf does not have any fear in his life, so he's just going to run in, pick it up, and that's Team Nate Shot out of the way early on.
Let me just tell you, I want to be just like D-Wolf later in life. Or actually, I would say Tempest. Tempest is my girl, but if you're going to say D-Wolf doesn't have any fear, then, oh, Captain, my Captain, Socio, better get healthy again.
Yeah, definitely.
Bullet in the chamber.
Okay.
Marino connects.
Yeah, let's go. And now we're riding this time.
Of course, they will be able to pick him up, but he's used his yellow bleed out now, and if he gets downed again, that is him down and out. So the decoding already started by Team Nature. They're just really not waiting for anything here.
No, they definitely want to get aggro earlier, but we saw in Brackish early on, the first team that jumped on at MW didn't necessarily net themselves the Mandel Brick towards the end, but if you have the favorite spawns, get in there, get decoding. Obviously, we're going to see some things break out once we get maybe like sub 2 minutes. For Leviathan, I was asking what that was going to look like post that breakdown to FX in our Tied Prison game, and I'm sure that knock and burning the yellow.
That guy has to say it, and he has to go again on Sunday.
As we look at the player cams here, I'm looking at Eclipse. My man is locked in.
Oh, yeah.
We are not phased. We can talk about it later. We're sitting on golds. We're burning our Tempest. We're burning a Luna. We're feeling good about it.
You better be locked in, of course. Importantly so. I mean, important to mention, we saw it on the screen just before as well. FX and Leviathan are the only 2 teams fielding full golds in armor and helmets so far, Kevlar helmet. So
Bang, he cracked like 2 of them.
Hoping that they're going to be coming out with the brick in this one too. As we see here, just above 2 minutes 30 on the decoding. No one really opted to engage for it just yet, but we have BTH very close to the ramp and making their way on up towards this open kind of alleyway decoding station.
In a moment, just kind of breathe and filter in. I talked about that 2 minute mark being kind of the signal. and seeing around who could
Yeah, I did get
potentially be
it.
the ones to
There should be
boost
one more lady where it's
great points.
3,000.
This one is
3,000
usually a
tickets at the
brawl.
very end.
As you see, MW, Madwin on the screen, eyes on Team Liquid. They've already taken down Boy, who had the majority of the kills throughout the past few games.
No, the Aaron went
Mando Brick is
down.
on.
I suppose
They
patience
should be able to
rewarded,
get him
Matt,
though.
when we saw them
They're
sitting in this
far
trap window waiting
enough
for the long
at.
time. Hotstick now down as well as Pildora does
Okay,
but he's taking
W
down
train Mendo.
already. Actually, no. Rabbit wants to find the other one. We heard a great
Okay, let's see
interview.
Mendo.
W guys just coming into this, and good seeing them being able to take the fight select.
Where
Still
is
need to
Mendo?
find Mendo. And can they do so here? Do they want to dedicate the time to do so?
Ah,
Don't
they're
have a
deep.
3v1.
They can't
My
get the
guess
res.
is yes, as we see the fight for the break. Once more popping off, slept. If goes down, but Marino does get found by a Smile in return.
Difference is really tough here as we're sitting on purples, and a lot of people did elect to bring in gold ammo here. So it will be hitting slightly harder. 1 minute to go for Team Nate Shot. Loud peeks out. And the
Yeah, let's
patience from
go.
Mendo pays off, but job's not done. D-Wolf is going to provide him a lot of that movement as MW. We're still in a 1v2. The triple blaster going out. We disengage, and Madwin on the other side. It's rapid. We heard from Pildora there in the break talking about his team and how they had only been playing together for a month, but the chemistry is there and we're just heating up.
Such a filthy off angle for Mendo on that initial fight there as well. As we now get the triple blaster over the top here once again, but our focus goes elsewhere because we're down to just 30 seconds on this one. Team Nature is for the time being completely uncontested. They did have to fend off against one team, but able to do so in style as well, as they're sat here with just 15 seconds left. No one's really opting to engage in this one as well. Again, Leviathan came in with full util on this one. Slept.
No, Mendo. Oh my goodness, he almost had that. He almost killed all three. Ah, Mendo, that was so close.
Stop. Do we seize FX with 3:30 on the clock? Leviathan, you better send a check to FX because they just saved your dream. And even there, Leviathan does the finishing touches onto Team Nade Shot. And BTH from the off-angle ramp once apiece. Yeah, break it down, Toby. This is chaos.
I mean, that
Did you repost what?
absolutely insane. The fact that that was such, he was so
Ah, the link, yeah.
with a second and a half left as he went to try and steal the decode, he accidentally pressed the loot box off of the player he had just eliminated, got into that menu, had to get out of it, had to get back on it as well once again. And of course, if you start the steal before the timer hits 0, it doesn't matter that it hits 0. As long as you're on it, you are gonna get it if the time goes all the way through. So able to get it with literally a half second left. That was immense reaction speed. Accidentally getting into the loot menu there to then be able to get it down. My oh my.
Oh, but Leviathan Socio, we knew the Tempest was gonna pop the ult, look for the C's, gets it. Good job on them. Now Leviathan with 3 minutes on the clock. Socio back in the fray. This is why
No,
Tempest is so powerful
the
on the
rats.
Mandel Brick rounds. For FX, trying to recover from the latest damage. Let's hit the replay.
My oh my, we see it here. Socio.
Yeah, classic rat. That's crazy.
I thought he was gonna hit a flex on him.
Bit of frustration there as they get ready for more fights to come. Leviathan currently on the clock here, and again, keep in mind they are at match point, so we could be ending the day in 2.5 minutes, unless if the rest of the server has something to say about it. FX
No, we do not let them win. Log in.
Total assets so far. They're set over 12 million ahead of second place.
We are rich. Nah, that's pretty stellar though. For Eclipse here, do have BTH on the horizon. They went for the 2-1 split. You can see they've already pushed out. MW back to a team of 3, still looking to get involved. Friendly reminder, Team Liquid, Team Nade Shot, both full wiped here. The only team that can end it here in Game 4 is Leviathan, who are currently decoding the Mandel Brick. Just around 1 minute 40 left. Can they hold?
Well, let's see if it's going to happen here. Madwin after taking
They need
out
to get into position.
Liquid just moments ago, have now made their way over towards the central island and are slowly making their way towards the ramp. Issue is this is where BTH is sat, and if they start fighting one another, all of a sudden Leviathan, they're just sat on the inside of this one waiting, going, wait, I guess we don't really have to fend off. Very similar to how they won the first break over on Brackish. You let all the other teams fight one another in trying to get to you. So we'll see if that's going to end up being the case or not, as Jericho does spot the first one. Now they know there's competition on the ramp.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, but look at Leviathan's hold.
Yep.
It's such a split. They've got their angles covered, and we know how chaotic this can be. But you start thinking, who are our Tempests in the lobby? FX, MW, both have one, right? You're going to have to use MW, who's got the Luna Tempest combo, so you can get the info and then maybe full send. Ult is available here for Pildora. We heard from. Can we take down BTH
Don't.
to even carve our path?
Don't.
Literally,
Pildora,
seconds left
you
on the clock for
know
Leviathan.
they're gonna tell us the break. Let them take the break first. What are we doing? Bill wants us $50.
To imagine they're going to make a play for it. They were the ones to come in and claim in the previous fight as well in the very last second with 20 seconds left to go, and they're running towards the ramp where all the other teams
That
are
Tempest
as
is
well.
like
It's
needed
really only
though.
BGH that can make a run for this one in the end of it. 10 seconds left to go. Somebody has to make
10 seconds. Make the play, make the play. No. No.
A standing strong on the ramp, finds the full wipe on the other side, and that is a double mantle break in round 4 to seal the deal for the first day of week 3.
What a day for
That's
Leviathan, bouncing back from the crazy prison.
bro, I swear.
Double brick.
I think one of us stay
We
ramp.
don't hear from him.
One of us stay ramp, two of us go mid.
I'll stay ramp. I'll stay ramp.
They already secured the day, but they want even more with it. You know what? You might as well come out and see how much more you can claim. As we get the voice comes there, they are still very much in this fight, knowing they have won, surely.
Bro, I swear.
On all facts.
Like the people who are like rat, they always seem to win.
Earlier that had so much value associated with them. Still could be looking for some kills for MW. Reminder, at the bottom of the group series, we heard from Pildora at that break. He's like, look, I think that we could be in the top 6. And Loud makes contact here with Widows, but does fall. Pildora and Rapid will have to play the angles to grab the rest of them, and FX are just laying in wait. They can third party this.
And this is where it gets pretty interesting, because MW actually with a chance here to surpass Team Liquid. Again, remember, the day is over. I feel like we barely got started, but the day is over. So this is their chance to potentially surpass. They need a couple more points to go with it in order to do so, and well, the only way they get those at this point would be taking out the competition they've got in front of them. FX set here on one side, practically guaranteed second place at this point with the amount of value they've been able to garner over the course of these 4 matches. But we'll see what more they can get. As you can see, you do lose points when you take casualties, so can't have that happen too much.
All right, Eclipse here, still with the angles, looking over Pildora. One wrong peek, and my dude could go out. You hear the bullets come through, so he knows he's shooting in a general direction for the movement here on the Tempest. Still plenty of time, down to a duo. Rapid for the overlook, but gets caught out.
Great shots coming through from Widows again. I mean,
Wait, what is that scope? I hope that was a visual glitch. Bro tried to hip fire from like 50 meters away.
This entire day, Pildora now solo play left to side of Matt when trying to make something happen.
Oh my god, yeah, Panda, we're playing better. Yes. Oh.
Team Nate shot. I mean, if he loses a point for falling here, depending on the tide situation between the two, they might actually finish in 5th.
Ooh, that's actually going to be massive considering if you need to move up and grab as many points as you can. That mid-pack on that group series standings is still incredibly close for Americas. In FX, still an interesting day, but you know they're not too pumped. They had initially stolen the Mandel brick at the very last second, but Leviathan hits the retake. And Leviathan still looking for more kills. You can see some of their armor cracked there.
They should have sat someone on the break.
If we can for FX though. Do we see? Got just under 5 minutes left on the match. And I want some more kills.
Oh, and you're probably going to get them too. Matt went still a world where Poldora can get Rabbit back on his feet, but that requires him taking out the winners of the day. Nice angle around the side here, but now he's been called out. Nice little swing around the side there.
What am he watching?
So on point. Literally mechanically makes an easy effort of taking out Poldora. Madwin will fall, and look at that, the tiebreaker sends Team Natured up as they're sat a half mil ahead in assets. So good on Natured to get themselves that much more loot, because they just got themselves another point on the overall board with it.
Like, bro, you just hold that angle. Why are we taking out of you? It's like when I tell Woody, like, she's like throwing out a util and Valorant, I'm like, just swing and kill him. Just win.
One more play left to be found on this side of FX, but he's making an easy effort of it. Marino goes down. Socio is far from done. He's got 5 kills in this game already. If he single-handedly takes out FX, that will be absolutely insane. Let's see what he can do about this one. Brought down to low HP off of the toxic utility, but able to stay alive. The rest will come through, but he too will be able to go down and pick up his fallen teammate.
Yeah, there it is. Marino back up on their feet, and now it's back to a 1v3 situation.
No, you can't.
And bring it to a 2v3. But I think the fastness that FX was able to do that is going to be difficult for Socio to maintain it. But a Chow is in. He grabs one, but can't get the second. And down goes Socio. Down goes Leviathan. Yet they take the dub on the day. FX with some more kills to their name, though.
Hard-earned second place, but Leviathan coming out with the absolute most of it. Keep in mind, again, not only do they, of course, get 8 points on the overall leaderboard for their win.
Yeah, so points matter and brick matters. So, and you just can't, you have to be top 12. Right?
That extra plus 1 point.
So, maybe you have had so many bricks, right? And no points, then you're still, the bricks take priority every time. So even though you win today, that doesn't mean that you win the whole thing, right? Like, it just usually adds to your points, you like moves you up the placement. So like, let's say day 1 you get 0 bricks, right? But lots of points, like that, like FX. Then day 2. Like day 2 you get 2 bricks, right? Then you have 2 bricks and lots of points.
Heavy impact player. Smiles on his face for a great performance. FX, of course, frustrated. They will get second place, so I mean, I guess you consider yourself somewhat satisfied with that, but the Leviathan just on a whole other level.
Curious to see what we plan on doing here to get out. We do have the bagless extract at test workshop, maybe. Will we see one player take that, or FX just gonna vibe?
No, I'm still of the opinion that there needs to be some change to the format. Either Game 7 is the only brick, or you have to tell the team, whichever team is on, like, the coding.
They have it, you know, shout out to the sponsors or whatnot. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do with the 1 minute 15, but one thing is for sure, Tiff, I did not expect this to be a 4-match endeavor.
You know, I said 5, and you're like, nah, we'll see. You were kind of a 5 doubter, and that's okay, because the entire lobby said, wait, watch this. Leviathan goes, we're going to take it in 4.
Also in the way that they were able to come out victorious in this one, too. I mean, the first one, the practice round, it ended the way that it did. I mean, but this one, the fact that, as we were saying, everyone fighting to even just get a chance to fight for the brick itself, and the fact that you have all teams, literally all 3 teams trying to contest the brick coming up on that ramp. Had FX gone around the east side instead to try and get in, there's a
nah, just be molding. I would be so unbiased.
On this southeast side.
I'd invite the most biased person.
But yeah, I mean, what an interesting way that it all went down with 3 teams trying to make their way up that ramp.
Hey, it got crazy. Some nice timings from FX throughout our day. A brilliant steal. Doesn't necessarily convert themselves into a Vandal brick, but regardless, they were so powerful when it came down to fragging and also getting that loot value up for those squad points. Good look at FX I'm going to call them the Extraction Kings of the day because they were pretty much the only team to be able to get out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think they had more extractions on the team than the rest of the server had combined. Come to think of it, were they the only team that ever extracted?
I was looking through my notes. They got out in Brockish, mid-map extract. They get out in Tide Prison. And they got a ton of kills, right? They take the win on Leviathan there, that they hit the extract. They send one out in Space City. They might have been. What? Because we did see Mendo trying to hit the underwater extract on Tide Prison, and you said he missed it by like a half a second.
Exactly.
So,
That is something. And for the rest of the server, I mean, only now realizing, wait, that was it. We're actually done. That has got to be so frustrating. Everyone realizing when it's too late that, oh my lord, it was actually them extracting and we're done for. I feel like a lot of these guys thought they were playing for, like they cleared the schedule for the entire evening. Now they get to go have dinner with friends and family instead and go, I guess we're trying again tomorrow because we thought we were going to be playing for longer.
Hey, a very brilliant day from Leviathan. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Your best team in Space City, 7 kill points.
I'd say like Team Liquid performed out of their mind today. It's just, it was so unlucky.
And they said it's fine. We're just gonna close it out. We're gonna make this
like every round was so unlucky. It was just like, oh, there's a rat here, there's a rat there.
Another 5-kill game. He has been absolutely incredible.
And it doesn't matter if you are fundamentally better, if you can just get ratted, you know?
Have netted you a second place guarantee, but curious to see what the overall leaderboard is going to look like at the end of it, as we had teams that had that needed a lot of things going their way that weren't quite able to succeed. But I mean, Sojo, just incredible performance.
Definitely brilliant performance there. 5 kills as we kind of go through. You can see Marino and Pildora there as the top damage.
Rax, send you at every map. Can't get ratted.
And then we keep on moving through the top of Sisters, Widows, finding some nice damage there. So Socio could grab the kills. Loud and Marino getting into the mix as well. Maybe as we go through, the assets are probably going to be FX. I can only imagine why.
Almost
can only
exclusively. Car does manage to get out with half a mil, but it won't really matter too much in the end of it. Sojo, of course, our round MVP, and maybe, I mean, it was Boy contesting, definitely, but probably Sojo the MVP of the day as well, I would have to say.
Yeah, I was kind of just like looking through it. It's so interesting to see a lot of these players as they come through
No, Aaron is way magic. No way this guy's MVP of the day. MVP of the round, maybe, but not of the day.
You are doing everything that you can to throw it down and move up some standings.
Well, you know what I mean. We are closing in on 4 a.m. for me. I was considering going and making myself a second cup of coffee. Now I'm kind of happy I didn't. I was expecting to be up for a couple more hours, but we're closing things early today.
That's actually hilarious. You should just drink the coffee. You might as well just stay up, right? You might as well.
Yeah, I mean,
They're ready. And the go giveaway.
Here all today.
Not here, over there.
1,000 Delta tickets coming your way. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook, type ! giveaway in the console down below. I've seen a lot of you guys on Twitch doing it already.
Alright, that's that.
We'll announce the winners in the chat on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, and Facebook.
Properties, install, verify game files.
All of you participating.
Alright. After I'm done verifying, we're gonna go.
Back to you. Incredible. You're able to take your time out of this amazing Friday and watch some Delta Force.
Hey, what a good weekend, right? It's just the first day of our glorious Delta Force weekend here for week 3. We've got all the action Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And for those of you over in Europe watching Americas and supporting over here, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us because you're not the only one who's still up at 3 a.m.
Exactly. Exactly. And to make matters even more exciting, because today has been an absolutely, I think, surprising day on many fronts. Not only did Leviathan come out and absolutely blast the competition, but tomorrow we have got Space Station and Evil Genius taking to the field. So before we get to that, we have an interview ready with who else? Leviathan, they deserve it, and I believe we have Socio on.
Alright, after it's done verifying, then we start the grind. Okay, my file verification is done. Alright. Login Panda. How many tickets? 1K? Bro, that's nothing. You could grind Mandel in a day and get double. You cannot get 2K in Mandel bricks. No way. You did not just say that to me. Bro, one Mandel brick is 50 tickets right now. Right? If you are grinding 2,000, like you said double, right? 2,000 like tickets worth of bricks, that's 40 bricks in a day. You're telling me you can get 40 bricks in a single day? Bro, I need to see it. Like, if you do a recording, show me. I don't think you get it. You didn't see. If you played 40 games, right, a brick has like a 10% chance to spawn. Right? So that means you are playing. That means you are playing. Assuming that's 10%, right? That means you're playing 400 games in a single day. To hit the and you win every single brick. That doesn't matter. And the point is that you will not hit enough bricks to earn that amount.
Let's proceed slowly.
Even if it's 100 tickets, right? That's 20 brick games. And of those brick games, right? You need to win every brick, and there's a 10% chance for the brick to spawn. So every 10 games you get one brick spawn. Built different? Okay, buddy. I was getting rage baited. This is like randomly pulling numbers out, and he's like, yeah, I'm right, you're wrong. Now, Panda, come. Look, I got the items. Feel that. I already have the skin. I got the emote. Look how cute. W emote. Alright. Now you didn't get scolded. You trying to explain that just proves to me how little you know about the video game. I'll get there. You gotta start somewhere. A baby operator. No, 1K tickets is a lot. Because you are not going to get 1K tickets in a day. And it's free. Now you're telling me that 1K tickets you take a day compared to me getting 1K tickets by inputting 20 letters. Efficiency, by the way. Not only 20 people globally should be more? What do you mean? 20 people globally? Yeah, but then it gets botted. Maybe a skill issue. Hello, Panda. Yeah. You sound kind of horrible. I might just be ramping up. Your mic does that. Yeah, it needs to ramp up. Yeah, I can hear you. I feel ease.
Still working?
Yeah. Can or can't? Why would you want to redeem it if you can get it so easily? Fivehead?
Yeah.
Go grind it out. If I'm waiting. You still have red mana brick? Why not open it? Because I like it. It's a pretty item.
Yuko, I got pizza today, yeah?
I'm jealous.
They cut it in squares.
I'm getting chicken fingers.
This is the perfect place for beginners to learn about the battlefield.
In squares.
Oh yeah. That's strange. But not uncommon. I've seen square pizza before.
It's Papa John's. It shouldn't be.
Oh, I didn't know it was like an actual food chat. I thought you meant like a local pizzeria cut it into a square. I'm like, that's That's I've seen it before, but
Some of the pieces are literally just the bread.
it's kind of funny.
The guy had one job, bro. My mic
Hello,
bad?
Craven. No, your voice good.
No, I mean the quality.
Praise, we haven't played yet. We are watching week 3, day 1.
Don't cap, don't cap. The quality.
Yeah, it's good.
Bring it on.
And the keymaster.
I may be tucky with this this build. God, I remember we got you the skin. W.
The skin?
Not the skin side, the tiger head.
Oh yeah, we killed those guys so easy.
Yeah, we were playing really scared. But it makes sense, I guess. You have a big head, and you just get rolled.
Yeah, yeah. I have a new headset.
How come streamers have 100k Delta tickets? Because they buy it. Facts, so buy it. You get 35% more coins. Lock it.
You a broke boy, just say that.
Yeah, it looks like I have coins, but it's actually tickets.
This guy is probably not even...
And this guy probably mobile play.
He hit gold.
A PS5. Becca said it's not bad, like it's better. It's okay, I have nothing against console gamers. We are all appreciative of console gaming. And mobile gaming.
Mobile harder.
Wait, I need to forward the video to Kai. The one I sent you? I have to find it.
What you mean?
A video of the gal playing Dota on her iPad or something. I found it.
Don't.
Delay, I sent it.
Oh, my waifu.
As my day, my day's good. The 9-figure one? No, it's 6. People play Fortnite like that too on mobile.
You go PC giveaway, yeah?
But yeah, when I get sponsored, I never.
Dizzy as normal.
Ready up.
Are we just staying on easy?
Yeah. You want the real players, like the 3 mil that I just randomly made? Oh, I wish I could have 2 more. I don't think I could physically have more. What do you call it? More accuracy. Yeah, nothing gives more accuracy.
Yes.
Not peasant. What?
A witch gun.
What's gone? QCQ. I'm at 98.
I got 3K hours. In the range alone. I'll show you.
That 3K hours in the raids? I don't know. Well, that's more than me. Change barrel? Where's a change barrel? To which one? The stable one?
You're using the wrong grip, bro. You're trolling.
Percent change the thing. Percent change the grip. Brian, what grip? Percent change the change barrel and foregrip. This gun has no foregrip. For the cheap potato. I would have to change it to like this one. I have to spend 100K to get a new barrel. I'm not spending an extra 100K for 2 accuracy.
Oh, so you know, but you're just trolling.
No, you. You're the one not ready.
You do not even need a barrel, brother.
No, I need the rapid barrel.
Here, let me give it to you. I can't believe I'm doing this. Take it. Enjoy. You're welcome.
What? I don't want it.
Have a look. I'm not ready until you look.
Yeah, you're banned. What is that?
You said 100 accuracy. You did not hear
What?
anything else.
What is that?
I provided 100 accuracy.
Wait, how come you have a foregrip? Is it because of my barrel? I have no barrel. Ah, so kids.
I told you, you didn't want to hear me.
Oh, but then what's the TTK without the barrel though? Cause then it's different now. Cause you don't have the rapid barrel. 0.2
It's better.
Is the barrel just nerfs your T and nerfs your TTK out?
It's better.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Why does it nerf your TTK by 0.01?
You told me no.
Wait, no, I just missed. I just missed. I'm proving it right now.
This will be remembered forever.
Wait, now yours is... Okay, so no barrel is 0.01 seconds longer. Yeah, basically nothing. No, but you can't calibrate it though. Because you know you're missing a barrel.
What is there to calibrate? It's 100 accuracy. You're gonna calculate handling?
No, there's calibrate when you're... No, there's calibration for... Like when you go from sprint to when your character pulls up the gun.
Yes.
Yep, that's how quickly you can shoot.
No.
Yeah. But I can calculate caliber foregrip now, which is arguably better.
Yeah, you're banned.
Hello, Bob, how are you?
You want to do this map?
Yeah. Because this map has the real players with lots of loot, and I want to farm them. I can't talk in the middle,
What you mean?
As in the middle I crash. And if I talk...
Now what?
Now he waits.
How many tickets do you have?
24k.
Oh, you got those in like 6 days, no?
Yeah. That it was a gift. It was a gift. As Deborah. We're saying I farm let's see. As the gift, right? I've got like 23, I think. In 6 days. That's 4,000 tickets per day. Yeah, as a gift from Delta Force.
Or we do this combo again, okay?
Okay.
Patching through. This is AZ-3 facility. Reactor 2 has been sabotaged. Hamilton Central forces can't handle this threat anymore. You're all what's got left. We're running blind on intel for the AL. This region is at high risk of a nuclear incident. Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, and time to scoot.
Experiment 66 is projected to conclude in T-minus 3 hours. All units submit safety risk assessments on schedule.
This character's weak, bro.
They nerfed him.
I just mean mentally.
Contaminated water in the storage pool is approaching critical levels. Activate accelerated treatment protocols immediately. Prevent leakage at all costs.
Help me.
Unauthorized opening detected at storage pool. Radioactive material release confirmed.
I'm not there yet. No shield.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
There's still no shield. Shielding.
It's all three motherfuckers on me.
Astoria, Utah. I'm here.
I'm out of you still. What you mean?
I got him. I got him. Look.
Later, bitch.
Oh my goodness. I just needed half a second. They're crossing the bridge.
Dumbass.
Nice. I'll keep looking. He's not here. He wrapped. My side clear. You jumped. I hear jumping. I'm safe if you want to stick.
Intel confirmed a Havoc cargo helicopter is inbound to this sector. Don't let it get away. All units, proceed to the target area immediately and intercept.
The best in the game, by the way.
AZ-3 key detected. Target location marked.
Yo, get your loot. What you mean?
And then one life. That really sucks of Saniva. It might be better to reset.
You got room, Yuko? I don't have room.
And yeah, I have a bag.
Shoot. One moment. Yeah. You want the ammo? Take the ammo, Yuko. I
No.
can't fit. Okay, fine. I'm trying to be a good teammate. You want to leave or keep going? Oh, you've been yellow, never mind.
Ideally reset. Yeah. Like, if I wasn't playing Saniva, I could play behind, but like the whole purpose of Saniva is to go first, so.
Yeah.
I'll probably do this key and then reset.
Key verified.
How about this?
Granted.
Guys. Yeah, got it.
AC3 key detected.
I got a red
Location
key.
marked.
See where you at.
EF liquid. I'm rich.
Yeah, wait, I don't know the names. What does it look like?
You have room? I got 2 1x1s. You take, please. I got 1.1 mil, please.
Yeah, I can take.
Happy birthday, Yuko.
Thank you.
Are Mike okay still?
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like it sounds better. Let's cross the bridge.
I need to do my esteemed gentleman run for my red door.
I'll come with you.
I think it's downstairs. Yeah, it's downstairs in this building.
This way.
Bro, we're next level.
Stay behind me.
We legit be 2v3. And winning lobbies. You know that's not common, right?
It is for us because we've been suffering for too long.
Core reactor power output surging.
I like the KC, by the way. I've been using it. It's down here.
Very nice. No, mine says it's over here. This building.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I thought it was that one too. I guess I was wrong.
Oh, that okay. I come.
Have a taste of radiation.
Key verified. Access granted.
Ooh, I like this room. This is a good room. Even just to hold. Grind top leaderboard? I do not care enough to do that.
You're gonna have to
I
play
got a gold.
insanely.
You'd have to pay me so much money to try to even grind for that.
Device do 18-hour days, bro. He number 6.
Yeah. And he only plays 0 them. And I'm like, that's gotta be so boring.
Nuh-uh. I seen them on space lately.
I haven't been lately. When I was there, it was always 0 them.
Yeah, because that's where Saeed thrived.
Yeah.
It's free there.
Hella boring, man. Can we cross on the back? I've never tried.
Yeah. I'm down.
I'm
we'd
just
have to
gonna
swim.
shield. No, we can make the jump here, no? And make the jump over the thing.
Legit?
Think so? Can we not?
Nah, bro. What you mean?
I guess not. Oh no, you can't. We have to cut through.
It's funny, there's the jump right next to that key card, and that key card's like 1 minute.
Damn. No, that key card's for going outward. Like going from in to out. Like 0 to out. Not from out to in. It's a one-way key card.
Got people?
I don't think so.
Power output surging.
He aggro, no?
That's a bot.
But reactor output is still climbing. And security is lying behind this. They're coming for me. CTI, move it now.
This way.
Yeah.
Stay in formation.
And that
No, you spoke in the middle, you go.
We need to initiate emergency scrum. But these idiots locked me in a shack near the control room. Get me out
Yeah,
of
she lagged
here
when she called me.
before it's too late.
Lethal action authorized.
Reloading.
This way.
Are you fighting? What you doing?
Stun out.
The egg's in the basket. Welcome back.
Got to be home safe.
okay. Fixed. And now verify. I actually caught. I was too busy yapping. Hello, Ari. Good morning. Why is my screen dark? Because I'm restarting my video game. Every time I crash, I need to verify my files. Hello, Bob. How are you?
What are you talking about? I see your game.
Give me some good builds? Not really.
They're trolling.
I have lots of hours building guns. Thank you, though. Are you crashing a lot in Delta? I crashed specifically on AZ3 in the middle. It used to happen on prison, but they fixed it. But now it's just that nothing. You want to do Zero them, Zero? We're gonna get so many more bots in Zero them.
No, we not. You know why that was happening.
Again, I mean, we could try it.
Bear back. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Yeah. Brutal. You good dog. Yeah, you good dog.
Okay, it's done verifying.
Hello.
I look at the. Yeah, I already tried that as well. I tried rebuilding the shaders. Like it works a little bit, but it doesn't self-max you. It's not a shader issue. If it was a shader issue, I'll just cache through the entire map. They probably have some like extra colliders, and then like it like makes you lag.
No, they said saved file in the game files.
Oh yeah, I deleted those too. I deleted them, and then I deleted all local, and then I reinstalled it, and it was the same thing.
I'll do my best.
How do you like my
Can't believe I still need one more terracotta. Very nice.
Bro, you were AFK for the first half of that fight. I seen you.
Bro, I was so calm that's so late. Do you see how far I was? Every time, like, I only get a calm until like 2 meters from you. I only get a calm like, I hear footsteps. Right? Like, if you hear footsteps, I would have been there. I don't want to hear it.
I gotta do like 80 rolls of rain bet for you to show up, bro. Why do you have a 26 Dura GT5? You're trolling.
Nah.
Sell it, sell it.
This present 11 Dura 26. It's 36.
At 26 right there. Second row, GT5.
Oh, this one. Oh no, this is for gear value into prison. That's 300k gear value.
Oh, you troll.
Not that right of you.
You want to do this or ZD? Here. I made you master.
I do this. I like that. The lead is better here. I don't mind if we don't calm. We did see it these with no calms and we wiped lobbies. So this is nothing compared to that. But play Sea of Thieves with no comms has to probably be like the hardest thing in the world. Cause you have to both be like keeping in mind like the ship status and everything. And we were switching too, which is insane. We typed switch and we would switch.
No, you would even just put S. I'm supposed to know that. I'm supposed to know that.
Let's proceed slowly.
Locked in.
Who needs a third?
We've received an emergency transmission from Hadawi, a Havoc nuclear engineer. Patching through. This is AZ-3 facility. The
Attack.
sabotaging. Forces can't handle this threat anymore. You're all I've got left.
North. We go north.
We're running blind on intel for the AL. This
minus 3 hours. All units submit safety risk assessments on schedule.
No shield. Oh, behind us as well.
South!
Fight the team behind us first. Yeah. No shield yet.
On me!
Yeah.
Later, bitch! No scan!
Unknown. Last one. Pipe mess.
Yeah, SMG and
Cause they had a better helmet. I remember the team. We heard a team where we normally run.
Yeah, center.
Swapping mags.
Warning. Core reactor
Like over to you somewhere. No.
Let it get away. All units, proceed to the target area immediately and intercept.
Hello, Ichi, how are you?
Stay behind me. Push.
They're in. Scanning.
See where they are.
TM.
They were here. This building's looted.
Yeah. I think they went down. Angle. Nobody. Perhaps in the tunnels? No, they go down. The only way out is the tunnel.
Yeah, or they just run middle.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
Oh, you go.
I don't know what's happening, but reactor output is still climbing. And security takes time behind this.
Yeah, we can grab it.
Coming for me. CTI, move it now.
We might find something good here.
Shoot it if you can. The drop. I don't have enough stamina to see it.
See that? That was like 300 meters away.
Nice. I remember when we dropped it on top of a truck and then we couldn't get the lead.
Yeah, just take that.
Yes, Aviva, I do.
Oil. It's oil. I got mine.
Oh, thank you.
I know, Rumi. Time to go. You use KC, Yuko?
Sometimes. Not right now. I'm placing you. I'm running full accuracy rip out.
Hit a bot. You want to check angle or just go straight mid?
We can just go straight mid. No comms.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
Yeah. Hit a bot. One moment. Coming. My PC was falling down. I hear no shooting. Movement.
Stay in formation.
Hit a bot.
Changing mags.
Shooting. Hello West. Healing. No looted. Dead bot.
This way.
They're camping. Upstairs or in outdoor? I sound outdoor.
Target located.
Yeah. Dead. Push here. Another team 300. Maybe them. Nobody inside.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
In. They are in. I wasn't expecting him to just be standing there.
And we sit and waited for shield. It like homework smoke I rest well.
No one gets through us.
We've received an emergency transmission from Adawi, a Havoc nuclear engineer. Patching through.
This is AZ3 facility. Reactor 2 sabotage. Havoc internal forces can't handle this threat anymore. You're all I've got left.
We're running blind on intel for the AL, but this region is at high risk of a nuclear incident. Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, then time to scoot.
Experiment 66 is projected to conclude in T-minus 3 hours. All units submit safety risk assessments on schedule.
We like going as that first.
It's better. Left.
Yeah. Not shield yet. 30 seconds.
Move to this
It takes
place.
like a flare.
Yeah, watching. And a hack? I heard a hack.
Stay behind me.
Shielding.
Warning. Fourth reactor power output surging.
There should be bullets.
Cheat ass motherfucker.
Not on my watch.
Just garbage P90. Bought P90. There was shots south, I think. We just keep fighting.
Intel confirmed a Havoc cargo helicopter is inbound to this sector. Don't let it get away. All units, proceed to the target area immediately and intercept.
In.
Warning. Fourth reactor power
Yeah,
output
yeah,
surging.
This side.
Yeah. And south.
And in front. Us south first.
Yeah. Got one. Bloody. Good job.
A second. Nice. Quick reset, and then the next team. Resetting shield.
Above.
I'm still resetting.
They shot the box down. Oh no, they didn't. I'm at the box.
Inside, under me. Under me.
Push it.
Did that.
Play. Wipe out?
How long am I streaming it? It's probably like 20 more minutes or so. I mean, this is gonna be home at dinner. There's one more somewhere. I don't know where.
Reveal yourselves.
If it's a real play, the real play should be down here as well.
The Accelerator is Havoc's acceleration program's flagship project. If Reactor 2 suffers a major incident, this equipment will be lost.
I hate
Shield
rats.
the ground access points as a precaution.
You get him?
No,
My scan gun down.
I'm not. Yeah, but there's so many angles. Alright, the last one has to be a real player. He's just like permanently like tagged. Not up here either. One more R6 skin left?
I heard door.
Okay, I'm coming. One boxed. Second should probably box as well. Yeah, both boxed. Okay, I'm coming. Resetting shield.
Stay in
Shielding.
formation.
No, you no stamina.
Come here.
Nice.
This way.
In here. 2. One in the window. Real. Fine.
Don't resist. Enemies there.
Fine. Hey.
Down. Come here.
No more here.
You've been grounded.
One team wipe.
No escape. Down.
Another team wiped. Two wipe. I might have gotten a full bot lobby. Grins. I just reset.
Ventilator!
Hey, man is killed. Ooh, very nice. Real player.
AZ3 key detected. Target location marked.
A lot of bisons.
Yeah, we might have gotten a full bot lobby. Everyone is suit.
Wipe out.
Alright. Nice.
Hot sauce.
You say hot sauce? Cause of
Yeah.
holy bisons.
I didn't even pick them up, bro.
That's the lobby. Oh, this guy had a gold bar. Okay. W, I guess.
Even when I do the mission.
No, I'm just running. Yeah, me too.
Extract here.
I am doing some.
Now you hate me.
I do not.
You're leaving me alone the whole night.
And it's because we were watching the video again. And that's Leviathan, Rat Aaron.
Yuki.
Yeah, what was it, Gold Blonde? Am I leaving?
No.
Stay behind me.
The egg's in the basket. Welcome back.
Time to extract. It's getting too hot.
Okay, bye.
And how about I do one more? Another gold bar to the collection.
All future operations will be planned and carried out here.
And Panda off? Here's Panda's off. I'm done. And now Panda's back. Okay, yippee. We'll do one more.
What you mean? I'm back. You're the one going away.
Yeah, well, you left the party before I said I could do one more.
Let's proceed slowly.
We've received an emergency transmission from Adawi, a Havoc nuclear engineer. Patching through.
This is AC-3 facility. Reactor 2 has been sabotaged. Havoc government forces can't handle this threat anymore. You're all I've got left.
Then you join me? No, I am ending after this one. M7 easy? It's not worth it. The TTK is worse than a KC with time barrel. I what?
We're running blind on intel for the AL, but this region is at high risk of a nuclear incident. Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, and time to scoot.
Experiment 66 is projected.
You sound like you're in a cone, like I sometimes am.
Submit safety risk assessments on schedule.
Stay close.
Hello.
Hello.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
Do it just 'cause you can? I'm not that type of person. I am about efficiency.
Well, you hold a knife that hits twice. Not one shot.
No, it does one shot.
They do? I thought they don't.
Yeah. No, it does. Now it's here. Where is everyone? It might be over here in the compound in the Science Academy.
Intel confirmed a Havoc cargo helicopter is inbound to this sector. Don't let it get away. All units, proceed to the target area immediately and intercept.
Stay in formation.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
I don't think they're bots. They dumped a lot of util on me. Ah, nice. They hit a lot of util on me. Yes.
I knew it was a car.
Right, I hit with fire in the alt and the double satchels and everything.
West, west, west.
I'm trying to strip this body for ya. ATS. Yeah, I'm taking.
I'm ratting, I'm waiting.
Bye. I think I was a bot.
Reloading.
There's a case hidden under the spent fuel pool. The contents inside enough to purge half of Havoc's middle management. Operate the crane. Retrieve that case.
This way.
And the stairs outside. Taking these stairs.
Swapping mags.
Pass. Oh, this guy was a real play.
Here, take this.
I do not.
Warning. Core reactor power output surging.
I don't know what's happening, but reactor output is still climbing. And security thinks I'm behind this. They're coming for me. GTI, move it, now!
Let's see where they are.
Why didn't my scan get him?
Enemies there.
One moment. Reloading. Target down.
Not on my watch.
Oi, oi, oi!
Reloading.
Okay, bye.
Alright. We'll call it there. Okay, good night, friends. Rest well. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be watching the games again, so lots of things to watch and see. Good night.